This is number 3 of the live Q&As in 2016. What is up, guys? Chase Oliver here, bringing you another video to my channel. The live Q&As are back, baby. So send in your questions via Twitter or in the chat box right there. If my dogs are barking, it's because the TV guy is coming to repair my TV downstairs. Not this big box upstairs, but downstairs we have a TV issue, and we kind of need that TV fixed because if I'm throwing a Super Bowl party, I can't have no going on. So I have to have that big screen working. No one's going to be coming if there's no big screen. The one thing that if you want to throw a successful Super Bowl party, you don't. Not only do you need the bomb food and the bomb drinks to go with it, but you need a bomb TV. If you don't have a bomb TV, that's already a disaster of a Super Bowl party. Now, if you're just watching a Super Bowl with your friends and stuff like that, like you invited like 5 to 6 people, TV size doesn't really matter. But when you're inviting a big group to go to your Super Bowl party, you better make sure you have a nice TV, because the big TV, it helps out a lot, because if you're on the other side of the room, you can see what's going on the big TV. You don't even need to worry about freaking like sitting down on the couch, because like when it comes to Super Bowl parties, here's the thing about them. Here's the thing about Super Bowl parties. No one is paying attention to the game unless they're a hardcore football fan. They're mostly talking to people. That's the whole time during the Super Bowl party. They're only paying attention when the commercials are coming on because they want to see what funny Super Bowl commercials are going on. And they pay attention during the halftime show. Now, this year's halftime show is Coldplay. So I don't know how that's just going to roll down, but that's pretty much a Super Bowl party. That's pretty much a Super Bowl party for you, man. They just do that. So it's the same shit every time, but I just want to let you guys know. If you guys hear my dog barking in the background, that's the reason why, because getting my big TV fixed just in time for my Super Bowl party. Go Panthers. Dab on them, Cam Newton. If you guys know, I'm a Chargers fan, so I'm not going to be cheering for the Broncos. I don't care if this is Peyton Manning's last rodeo. Yeehaw. That sheriff is retiring. I don't give a fuck. Go Panthers. I am not cheering for no goddamn AFC West rival in the Denver Broncos. So, ain't happening. Sorry about that. If you guys are upset about that, whatever. Dab on them, folks. That's Cam Newton would say. As always with the live Q&A, I'm not alone. Got Aisha, boss, with me. Aisha, how are you?
I'm doing good. It's been a long time. I miss you Q&A people of the atmosphere sending your questions. But I'm good. And go Panthers.
No, you go Panthers. Same here. What about you, Weston? Who are you going for in the Super Bowl? The angry Mark is with us as well.
Oh, I'm going for the Panthers. I think
Denver's
really got
no
chance.
I
think Denver's got no chance.
Let's all throw up a dab right now. Let's dab it up right now. Come on, let's dab it up. Yeah, dab. Yes. Dab it up, baby. Dab it up. Dab it up for Cam Newton and the Panthers. We're all going for Panther Nation here. Sorry, Broncos. I'm sorry, man. I'm a Chargers fan. I don't care. Look, Peyton Manning, best regular season quarterback I have ever seen in my goddamn lifetime. But I ain't gonna cheer. I ain't gonna cheer for the Broncos. I don't care at all. I'm going for the Panthers. That's the team I'm going for, because I cannot sit here and say I'm a Chargers fan cheering for the Broncos. I don't care how much respect I have for Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. Both of them are great. But anyways, let's get to the questions. We got some questions from RKO that he left a few days ago. Remember, you guys can leave questions in the chat via to the right to my screen, or send them on Twitter at ChaseOliver68. And if you guys know some people who are regulars that are not here, send them the message that Chase Oliver is live right now, and let's get this one started. Anyways, RKO asked, do you think the X-Man has become a with casual people review and live reactions? Overreaction? Huge mark. Honestly, dude, I don't watch the Lex Man. I'm going to be straight up honest here. I don't care what the Lex Man does on his channel. I really, really don't. He doesn't care what's going on my channel. I don't care what's going on in his channel. So that's as simple as that, man. I don't really care.
I mean, same with you. I don't really watch the Lex Man. He's not one of my YWC people. I don't really care. I mean, if he's doing his thing, good for him. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. So.
What about you, Weston?
I watch the Lex Man from time to time, when the big stuff happens, just to hear his opinion. But he's just not my cup of coffee, really, though.
Yeah, same here. RKO asked, how many WWE titles do you think Randy Orton will win until he retires? Personally, I think he'll get to 15 or 14 times. I'll say 14. 14 is the magic number for me. I believe he's at 13 right now, so he needs like one more anyway. So Randy Orton has a lot of world titles. Like I think a lot of people forget how many world titles this guy has. So
Was he a 12-time world champion?
12 to 13 time, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember. I always get my reigns mixed up when it comes to Randy Orton because Randy Orton, he's had his long title reigns, like he's had his 6-month title reigns, but Randy Orton mostly has had 1 month, 3 week title reigns. He's never really had that many long ones for all the championships that he held. You know, like the only long ones I can think of are the Age of Orton title reign that he had. And the most
Yes.
recent one where he beat Daniel Bryan at Hell in a Cell, though, like that one, that's when I get lost in Orton's title history because he wins the title at SummerSlam, then he loses it at Night of Champions to Daniel Bryan, vacated, then Randy Orton wins it back. I just kind of think Randy Orton was champion all the way from SummerSlam to WrestleMania that year, but I get confused. But yeah, I say at least 14 to 15. He definitely 14 for sure. 14 he'll get because I don't know if they will let him tie John Cena. So, are we all in agreement Randy Orton's going to get that many title reigns?
Oh yeah.
All right. Next question is, what if John Cena and Randy Orton come back? Who would you think were the best important feuds in 2016 through 2017? Who do I think will have them? What was he asking? Like, out of those three, or probably John Cena still, because he's still the face of the company. No offense to Seth, but I don't think he's going to have any big feuds. No offense to Randy, but what was Randy really doing when he was around in 2015? He wasn't really doing all that.
Not much.
Not much at all. So I still think it's John Cena. They always find a way to give John Cena some big time feud and match. So John Cena's still the man. So there you have it.
Yeah. Oh, John. And I noticed, too, John Cena has no cast on, and he just looks so fine. But so I'm kind of thinking, Chase, your theory might happen. He might come to WrestleMania.
Y'all should never doubt me when it comes to John Cena injuries, man. I've seen. He came back from a broken neck in like 4 weeks. He broke his neck at SummerSlam, came back in November. Okay, 3 months. 3 months he came back from a freaking broken neck, dude. Don't doubt me when it comes to John Cena injuries. The guy is invincible. I don't know why he. I mean, injuries shouldn't even matter to him. He just needs surgery so he can feel better, so he can sleep at night. I don't know. So John Cena's fine. We all know this.
Yeah.
Do you think Raw should... Huh? What are you going to say, Aisha? All right. That was a weird little noise. Do you think Raw should have more main eventer promos at 9 to 10 p.m. instead of always opening show like at 8 p.m. with the promo? Yeah, sure. I mean, but it's the second hour, so I don't know what you're going to do at the top of the second hour that's really, like, interesting and stuff like that. Normally, Raw, you want to kick it off with a big-time match or a big-time promo. In my personal opinion, I wish Raw would kick off with more big-time featured matches than just sometimes just big-time freaking promos, because sometimes it can get annoying every single night. A promo kicks off the show, but if you had a big-time match, like AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho should have opened Raw, you know, this past Monday, instead of having it like in the middle of the show where it just felt like filler and fluff. Like if you would have had it just falling off the momentum of AJ, like I understand why they didn't, because Triple H winning the world title is a huge deal. But if you want to fall a little big with AJ Styles, you just kick it off with AJ Styles music hitting, and then AJ Styles comes out, and then later on his first match is with Jericho. That gets people hyped up. There's no little anticipation waiting for it. We just get to see what the first match is going to be like without it being announced. So honestly, that right there is what they should do more often. I don't know if main event promos in the middle of the show is really a good idea, because there's a lot of fluff and filler in the middle of the show that make you want to turn off the TV, so you might miss something important. So.
Yeah, the prom. Oh, you're gonna go?
Sure. Yeah, but you can never complain when God starts off Raw. You know, that's a big deal.
Yeah, when Triple H kicks off Raw, it's a big. You know, it's a big. I mean, he just won the title, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I was dying to see Triple H open the show. I was like, yes, come on, tell me how I need to like sacrifice my religion to get to your religion. I'm like, oh yeah. Speaking of which, Weston, I think Chase, you're supposed to baptize Weston.
We're gonna baptize him a little bit later on. Yes, that's right. Weston's gonna be baptized in the church.
Can I be baptized?
You gotta have a water bottle. You gotta have a water
I got
bottle.
one.
All right, we'll do the baptizing later. Let's get through the questions and all this, and then we will start baptizing. Next question from RKO Legend. Would you prefer to see Lesnar versus Sheamus at Mania over Lesnar versus Wyatt? Personally, I would. Wyatt's are boring as hell. Like, Sheamus is even more entertaining? Fuck no. I'd rather just have Brock Lesnar crash the main event and just suplex the two guys in the world title match. That sounds more appealing than Lesnar versus Sheamus or Lesnar versus Wyatt. Hell, I'll take Old Man Taker and Lesnar again over whatever hell Lesnar has. The fact that Lesnar is downgrading to this is just showing how badly the WWE is screwing the pooch with him. Because I'm sorry, not even Lesnar versus Sheamus can make me interested in a Lesnar match this year at Mania. And the only reason why I'm interested is just knowing that Lesnar is just going to kill someone when he wrestles them. That's the only reason why I'm interested in this matchup. Other than that, screw this, man. Who gives a crap, man? Who cares? Like,
Yeah.
just being real.
Yeah, I'm falling asleep just thinking about it.
Yeah, Lesnar and Sheamus, that'd be terrible. Hell. RKO,
And Sheamus is
go ahead. What about Sheamus?
yeah, I was gonna say Sheamus is actually injured now, so
Oh, wow, the injuries keep on hitting for the WWE.
Oh yeah, and Del Rio's also injured.
Oh, great. Great to know. The whole league of Wade Barrett, we all know Wade Barrett's about to get injured. He has to get injured at least once before this year. So he's already going to be on the chopping block. So Rusev Fujita, it's up to you, my friend. It's up to you to carry the name. Name the top 3 divas you'd bang in order of the WWE divas these days, including NXT. Top 3 divas I would bang: 1, Sasha Banks; 2, Alexa Bliss. I don't know, that short blonde. She has me going. And 3, Nikki Bella, because I just don't want to look. I want to touch too. So Fearless Nikki, hashtag Fearless. She's hot as hell. I don't care what anyone says.
For me, it would probably be Lana, then Nikki Bella, then Sasha Banks.
All right. Aisha ain't gonna answer this question. His next question is: go on RVD's Twitter and give me your thoughts on him retweeting me. I saw that. I saw that before I went live. Apparently RVD's in a porno or something. Like, it looked like him. So that's all I really saw, my friend. All right, we're gonna go over to the YouTube questions now, and then jump over back to Twitter. Which do you prefer more? Asked by Draven G. Wrestler theme songs with lyrics or without lyrics? I prefer them without lyrics. Like, to me, sometimes the lyrics just, like, they don't fit the characters whatsoever. I guess they add a little bit to the wrestler and to the character, but really, to be honest, without lyrics, like, Rusev has one of the best theme songs. That doesn't have any lyrics whatsoever. You just feel the power. Like, you can just tell this guy's powerful when he's walking down the ramp and that music is playing. And, of course, my dog has to bug me when I'm chilling in my room. Well, what do you feel like? I feel like without lyrics, they're better, because sometimes some of the lyrics are just stupid, man. Like, there's some good exceptions, like Alex Riley had a good theme song with lyrics and everything like that, but other than that, I can't really think of many.
Well, it depends, because, like, as a wrestler, you gotta have a presence whenever you have a theme song without lyrics. Like, that's why it works with Rusev, because he actually has somewhat of a presence. Like, if you had, like, I don't know, Adam Rose coming out to Rusev's theme song, even if Adam Rose was trying to be intimidating, it wouldn't work. But it does work, though. Like Cody Rhodes had a good theme song with lyrics back when he was dashing Cody Rhodes. Oh, you be smoking mirrors, and Triple H has a good theme song with lyrics. So it really depends. That's really all I gotta say about it. It just depends.
What about you, Aisha? Do you prefer wrestler themes with lyrics or without lyrics? Aisha.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, you had to fix your mic, Aisha. You always got to fix the mic before you talk.
We can't hear you!
Yeah, we can't hear you at all, man. All right, so Aisha is having technical difficulties. So we're going to move on to the next question. Mega Pork Chops Express F, if Bisping beats Silva, should he finally get his title shot? That's a good question, because Anderson Silva is considered the greatest of all time when it comes to fighters. Michael Bisping, he hasn't really beat anyone, though, but beating Silva does kind of give you a leapfrog. I believe Yoel Romero, who was next in line, failed a drug test. So Yoel Romero might not even get a shot at the title anymore. So really, to be honest here, if Bisping does win, him and Rock, but I don't know, Rockhold did kind of beat him, decisively the last time they fought. So it's not like Bisping, it's not like Bisping, like deserves a title shot. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that if Bisping beats Silva, then yeah, you kind of gotta give him a title shot because really, to be honest, minus Chris Weidman on 2 occasions, who has really beat Anderson Silva, and not only that, Anderson Silva when he was fighting Chris Weidman both times, let's face it, the first time Silva was dicking around, got his head knocked off. The second time Silva broke his leg, so we didn't really know how that fight's gonna go. If Bisping's able to beat Silva like clean, like he's able to like show his dominance, I gotta say, yeah, you gotta give Bisping the title shot. What do you guys think? If Michael Bisping beats Anderson Silva, does he deserve a shot at the middleweight championship?
Wait, you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah.
you, Aisha.
Okay, thank God. Okay, thank God.
Oh, well, I say yes. Anderson Silva is basically the face that runs the place over there in UFC in terms of like the main guy. So yeah, if Bisping beats Silva, heck yeah, he deserves it. Especially if he beats him like in the first round or like the first 30 seconds. Heck yeah.
Ooh. Oh yeah, definitely. Woo.
I mean, because
Yeah.
like he would be the only second dude ever in the UFC to beat Anderson Silva. So that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, you kind of have to give him a title shot. I mean, like, doesn't matter where he's at in his career. I mean, you kind of have to if he beats Anderson Silva.
Yeah, like, and how old is Anderson now? Because I
Anderson's
wouldn't.
like 39 right now, about to be 40.
So he's kind of past his prime. So,
Oh yeah.
so yeah, there's a chance.
Alrighty then. Next question from the YouTube. New Order says, "My head looks like your boot, Chase." I don't know what that means, but that's good to know. What boot? Like, do I have a boot in the background? I don't even know what he's talking about. Draven G asks, top 3 AJ Styles dream matches now that he's in the WWE.
Ooh.
My top 3 dream matches: AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, of course. But why not see Tyler Black and AJ Styles go at it? I'd like to see AJ Styles and Rusev. I know that sounds random as hell, but AJ Styles, some of his best matches
I'm
in
not opposed to that.
Yeah.
TNA was like when you would just get thrown around by Abyss and stuff like that. Like, go watch Lockdown '05, AJ Styles and Abyss. I think Rusev and AJ Styles can put on a really, really good matchup. I think AJ Styles does well when he's facing off against bigger guys. And plus, I think Rusev, being so deceptively athletic, he can show a good thing to the phenomenal one. So I think that will be a good little matchup. And it's like kind of like AJ Styles and Samoa Joe in a way. So AJ Styles and Rusev for sure. I'm not trying to say guys that he's faced before, like the Daniel Bryans, even though we don't know if Daniel Bryan's going to get cleared or not. I'm trying to say guys he's never faced before. And, of course, number 1 has to be John Cena. You're not excited for
Yes.
AJ Styles and John Cena. I don't know what you're thinking about. I mean,
Oh God.
sure, TNA was never as big as WWE, never would have been as big as WWE, but AJ Styles versus John Cena, the face of TNA versus the face of WWE, that sounds really cool to me. So those are the 3 dream matches for me. My top 3 dream matches, at least. Aisha, what are your top 3 dream matches for AJ Styles and the WWE?
So obviously AJ Styles versus John Cena, man, the match with them two in it just speaks a lot. Oh my God, it would just be amazing, man. And it has to be at WrestleMania because it will make it a special moment. Number 2, I would love to see AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. I think Kevin Owens a great right now, great character, and AJ Styles great in-ring worker. Those two guys will work their asses off. So I would love to see that. And I would not be opposed to AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar match. I think it would be cool. See Brock Lesnar try to suplex AJ Styles and AJ Styles be flipping around. Oh, it'd just be cool.
For me, of course, John Cena versus AJ Styles, but I want John Cena to win because I want to see some entertaining vids in the IWC. And also, I would like to see AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin, actually. Story between them would be very cool. How about AJ Styles versus Bray Wyatt?
Ooh, okay.
You want us to fall asleep in that feud? AJ Styles and Bray Wyatt talking, and AJ Styles can barely even talk. So, like, you want us to fall asleep during that feud?
Oh,
Like,
hell no.
Well, It would be entertaining from a storyline perspective. Of course, Bray Wyatt loses in the end. It's same thing. But
Of course, it's every Bray Wyatt feud. He loses in the end. Of course.
uh,
What was your other matches you have with AJ Styles?
mine, John Cena versus AJ Styles, of course, with John Cena winning in the end because I want some entertaining IWC
Okay.
vids. Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
thought.
then Baron
Oh, you said
Corbin.
Baron Corbin. You said Baron Corbin. Okay,
Yeah,
because I totally forgot. I totally forgot one. One of them was I was all like, wait, Baron Corbin. So yeah. Nero Space. God, I'm having a
Ew.
trouble. Neo Space Ace asked, "Have you heard Sunny Solar Hall of Fame ring and is making porn?" Yeah, good for her.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't
with
care.
Viva. That I don't know, but I don't care about Sonny.
I don't care that
Yeah,
she's
sure.
holding. Good for her. Good
I
for
mean,
her.
yeah.
Draven G asks, "Does Elias Sampson look way too clean to be a drifter?" Okay, let me look up this Elias Sampson. I'm guessing this is some NXT.
Uh, yeah, he's an NXT. He plays the guitar, if I'm guessing.
So
That dude playing the
what's a drift
guitar.
like? Does he drift cars?
Yeah,
Yeah, but they say he's a drifter.
what the heck is a drifter?
When I think of
uh,
drifter, I think of someone that freaking drifts like Fast and Furious and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Uh, I don't even know who this jobber is. And Chase decided another money's back.
I'm here. I'm
Uh,
just trying to figure out what's a drifter. So what his gimmick
well,
is that?
man,
I don't know.
yeah, I I never even heard about the dude.
I just looked up his picture. I was hearing drifter, so I was just so like, what the fuck is a drifter? Does he drift cars or whatever? That his gimmick?
I
And
don't
you,
know. I
hey,
don't know.
Draven, you're asking the wrong person. I don't watch NXT. Okay, I'm being dead serious here. Unless I hear something crazy is happening on NXT, I don't watch it, man. Takeover is the
Yeah.
only thing NXT I watch. You gotta tell me what the fuck a drifter is because I do not know what you talking about. Is he
I don't
drifting
know.
cars in the NXT arena? Because that's the only way I'll know if he's drifting some cars in the NXT arena. That's the only way I'll know. All right, we're gonna jump back to the Twitter questions real quick. Answer all straight shooters questions, and then we'll move back to the YouTube one once my girl Star gets all her questions into on Twitter. Straight shooter asks, who do you think will win the Super Bowl 50, Carolina or Denver? This is going to be a good
Panthers.
matchup. You know, we got old school versus new school. You know, Cam Newton versus Peyton Manning, number one offense versus number one defense in the NFL. Pretty crazy if you ask me that that's happening again. I mean, not 2 years ago that happened, Super Bowl 48. The number one defense in the Seattle Seahawks creamed the number one offense in the Denver Broncos. So this is going to be a really good matchup, but I still think the Panthers' edge just went out. I think they're an overall better team, much more well-rounded, and plus their offense has been clicking while Denver's offense has been snoozing to me. So, really, to be honest here, I think
I
that
know.
Carolina will take care of business and win this football
They
game.
will. Cam Newton is Bay. I hope he plays his ass off. I hope the Panthers win after that last game. They who do they play against? I forgot.
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals. So they got their ass whooped. The Cardinals. So
I called it too. Everyone's like, "Oh, Carolina." No, I called that shit too because everyone was all like, "Oh, I'm choosing the Cardinals." I'm like, "Dude, you guys are
no.
stupid. You guys are stupid." When the Cardinals get down, they can't come back up from beatdowns. Everyone's like, "Oh, well, they're clutch," and I'm like, "Bull fucking shit, man." I called that. I said that if Carolina gets up in this game, Arizona's going to falter. Arizona plays great in close games. They can't come from behind. People were like, well, Panthers have been blowing these leads. Yeah, but they still keep them at the end of the game. It doesn't matter. And guess what? I called it. Carolina gets 3 easy scores, and Carson Palmer and the Cardinals could not climb back from 3 easy scores. So you know what? Called it. Cardinals ain't going to make it.
Called
Bruce
it.
Arians doing his great
Oh,
choking jobs that he's
I was with you, man. I called it too because I had one of those friends too that was just, oh man, the Cardinals, they got to watch out. And I was like, no, man,
because the
it's not
Cardinals
even
just
going
have
to be that.
one great game against the Packers. You have that great game that everyone talks about, that even your mom that doesn't watch football knows about, and saying like that. and then everyone starts jumping on the bandwagon, start
Yep.
saying,
Oh, the only reason the Cardinals won that game is because the Packers defense broke down at the end and couldn't stop Fitzgerald.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Straight Shooter asks, who is worse at the job, Joe Buck or Michael Cole? That's not even close. Joe Buck. Michael Cole at least has
It's
some
decent.
passion. He gets some passion going. There's some moments in time that I can always remember Michael Cole being passionate. Joe Buck is a fucking dick. He sucks at everything, baseball and football. Whatever else he covers, I don't know. But I've watched World Series where this guy has put me to sleep because he's so flipping boring. Like, I've watched when this motherfucker, Deshaun Jackson and the Eagles, led this amazing comeback against the Giants. Freaking the Giants punt it to Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson goes off with a home run touchdown, ending the damn game. And Joe Buck's like, the Eagles win it. What a game. I'm like, what the heck, dude? Joe Buck is absolutely terrible. Thank God the Super Bowl's done on Fox this year because Troy Aikman would have to carry Joe Buck's bum ass to try to get a good commentary performance. I mean, we're not having any great commentators this year in the Super Bowl, man. No, we're going to get Phil Simms and Jim Nantz's pansy ass in there. But I would take that over Joe Buck getting his ass carried by Troy Aikman every 5 seconds. Joe Buck is terrible. I don't even need to go anymore on the Joe Buck rant, how bad he is. So.
Oh, I bet he's pretty bad. I don't watch the World Series, so I wouldn't know Joe Buck. But if he's terrible, he's terrible.
Oh, I was pissed off because I used to love watching John Miller and Joe Morgan do a commentary. They were perfect together. Then when I heard Joe Buck and some other guy was going to replace him, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is retarded.
He's so bad, huh, Weston? Like, someone will hit a home run, he'll be like, what a hit. Like, that's like the highest.
That's bland.
And I'm not even saying that. Like, that's how he sounds like as a joke. That's how he is. Someone will hit a big hit. What a hit. And then he will butcher the person's name. And then later on, the person will get the second. And then later on, he'll try to explain the situation. And he sounds so dumb explaining stuff. He'll be like, and like the cornerback just got turned. And what a catch. And it's like, dude, I saw what happened. You don't need to explain it to me. People like saying Michael Cole's terrible. No, Joe Buck is terrible. Go watch some football. Go actually watch real sports and see how bad Joe Buck is.
Oh, what a play by the San Francisco Giants. Oh, and that throw to first, and it's a double play.
Yeah, that's him. That's Joe Buck. He explains what you already saw. It's like, come on, cuz. Straight Shooter asks, is Lucha Underground better than WWE today? Yeah, because Lucha Underground actually presents itself like it's a TV show. Like, I don't know how many times I have to say that. Presents itself as a TV show. So.
Yes. And I didn't watch this season premiere yet because on Optimum they don't have the El Rey network, so I gotta go online to try to find this episode. So, but yeah, Lucha Underground is.
I'm not a big fan of Lucha Underground. You'll never see me like cover it like that, but. Better than WWE TV for sure.
I hate Lucha Underground, so I picked WWE.
Straight Shooter asks, what do you think of God being the WWE World Heavyweight champion? To me, it's awesome.
Praise God.
I've been wanting this since October, so you don't need to. What do you think my thoughts are? I'm fine with Triple H being our world champion. Praise God.
Yeah, 14-time world champion, Michael.
Yeah, and it feels fresh, actually.
I want the title. Dude, when he said that, I was like, thank God. Tell us how you really feel, Triple H. Like, it was like about damn time you let it all out. You don't need the title. You want it, though. Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, there's something that feels fresh about Triple H as champion. I don't know what it is. Like, it feels like the company just got more legit or something like that.
But yeah, because he's actually a legit superstar, unlike most of these chumps nowadays. Like there's barely any competition for him. I mean, he's actually a legit superstar. You can take him. Because you can take when they hold the belt, you can't take them seriously that they want it. Triple H, you can take him seriously that he wants the belt.
Yeah.
Straight Shooter asks, what's your favorite WWF/WWE wrestler theme song of all time? Hollywood Rock theme song, circa 2003. That's my favorite.
Obvious answer, Triple H. The Game. Who doesn't love that?
Just because I'm such a mark for him, and he's my favorite wrestler of all time, I'm gonna have to go with heel Eddie Guerrero's theme song.
Oh, Viva la Raza!
The 2005 one where it was like the cell phone ringing in the background.
Yeah. Can you
Mhm.
feel the heat?
I mean, I would also say Jericho's theme too, but the
Oh yeah.
marketing says Triple H.
Oh, DX's theme song.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Did y'all see the video behind the music with Jim Cornette? I mean, not I mean Jim Johnson. I mean, not Jim Cornette. Explaining how he made the theme song. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I did not see that. So I don't like Jim Johnson. He looks like a dweeb. So I don't like him. UFC Spades asks, where did the downfall of UFC occur? Where did the downfall of UFC occur? To me personally, it happened once Brock Lesnar retired because then afterwards the UFC was trying their best to kind of replace what happened with Lesnar. Not only that, when Dana White decided to add a bunch of divisions and he didn't really have any fighters in those divisions to make you really care about them. I mean, still, the flyweight division today, I bet you a lot of you guys who watch UFC are probably wondering, is Demetrius Johnson like still relevant? Like a lot of you guys are still wondering who the flyweight champion is. Now, if you're a real fan, you know it's Demetrius Johnson. But really, to be honest, no one knows who the flyweight champion is. I don't think anyone cares. The bantamweight championship is a joke in itself.
Dominic Cruz
I mean, the only champions people can name in today's UFC are Conor McGregor
and
and
Holly Holm.
and people will still say Ronda Rousey because they don't know she got her ass beat by Holly Holm. Uh,
And
no, it's true. It's true. People will be like, "Oh, is Rousey still undefeated? Did you not see that fight?"
thank
Like,
God
you
the
know,
heavyweight
that's
division.
how you know. That's how you know it's bad when the greatest upset in your sport happens. Quote unquote greatest upset in your sport happens, and people still think the bitch that got her ass kicked won. That's how bad the sport is of UFC.
Yo, did y'all
It is
see you?
so bad. So bad. All this, and you know what's funny too? All the hype for Aldo and McGregor. McGregor lands a nice punch on Aldo, and all people talk about after the fight is this. Oh man, UFC hyped that shit up for nothing. That fight was ass. That fight was that fight was bum. It was like, dude, what the fuck, man? You guys talk about wanting to watch fight. What? You guys just want them to go in the middle of the cage and rock'em sock'em robot each other? Like, is that what you did?
Bandwagoners.
No, seriously, that's what it is. It's like if the hype doesn't lead up to it, they freaking get all pissed off and they say, "Man, that fight was bum and that shit was balls." It's like, well, no
Like,
shit.
hey,
That's what you expect from a fight. Like shit
yeah,
like that's going to happen. It's
yeah. I'm
not like every
sorry.
fight's gonna be legit. So
I'm
it's like,
sorry, you pro wrestling fans, but that's what happens in MMA. It's real life. Stuff like that happens. So don't get mad if a fight ends in 13 or 14 seconds.
yeah, exactly.
It's real life, people.
And then not only that, what also hurt them is the fact that once they got this Fox deal, they weren't promised everything that they were promised. You know, Fight Pass, UFC was promised that they were going to get their own freaking network and stuff like that. They didn't even get their own network. Not only that, it's like you have all these fights going on and no one can keep up with the product. It's so hard to keep up with the product when you don't know what fights are happening this weekend. Guess what?
UFC New Jersey tonight?
Tonight UFC on Fox is happening. I bet you a lot of you motherfuckers are like, oh shit, I'm actually gonna watch it just because I heard it's on tonight. Because
Not
someone
me.
told you it was on tonight. Someone told you that UFC is actually going on tonight. No one knows when the events are happening. Before, back in the good old days, UFC would stack their events and they would stack them up really good and stuff like that. Nowadays, it's like every weekend there's a fight. You can't keep up with that. I don't care how diehard of a fight fan you are. You can't keep up with that. And it's not just UFC. It's all these other MMA promotions that UFC is sponsoring. So hard to keep up. Like, you can't keep up with anything anymore. So it's like, that's what UFC's downfall is that no one can keep up with what's going on. Like, UFC is that one sport. You go from 2008 all the way to now. You won't be able to name any of the champions, know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, I mean, just being for real here. At least with wrestling, there's consistency. At least with NBA and NFL, you can name still the top players. And UFC, you don't know what the fuck is going on. So,
Exactly.
downfall of UFC
Oh,
happened once Lesnar retired and they brought in new divisions where they didn't have stars already in place. Well, they thought they had stars in place, but they didn't turn out so well for them. So,
Yeah,
there you
is
go.
it just me, or does the UFC have like a habit of putting all their eggs in one basket? Like they need to
Oh, they do.
put more of their fighters in a spot in that
they
spotlight. You
do.
know what I mean?
Yeah, they just put their eggs in one pay-per-view a year, and everyone thinks, oh, they're going to buy this pay-per-view. It's going to be great and everything like that. Like, come on. Think about this for a minute. Redwood316 asks, do you think WWE needs to have an Osprey season like Lucha Underground? I think it would be a good way to give fans a break from watching every week and give the wrestlers time to rest and recharge their batteries. I agree with that.
They should.
Mainly in today's world, how like off seasons help out with all the other sports. I think WWE's off season should be after SummerSlam. Boom, candlelights, take a break. Come back in December or January. That's just me personally, because honestly, the fall time of the WWE is just
It's so bad.
it's just unbearable. No one's paying attention to it. The NFL is coming back in full swing. The World Series is ending. Baseball's ending. Basketball
Soccer
and hockey are
starts.
coming back. Yeah, soccer's coming up. So all these sports are starting around the same time, and WWE has to try to compete with these sports to try to be entertaining. And it just drives people away, because honestly, I would rather watch a blowout game between the Texans and the Jaguars than watch WWE television when football is on. Being dead serious here, I'd rather watch a bum game than watch WWE Raw. So honestly, take a break during the fall schedule. Come back in January, build up to Rumble. After SummerSlam, set up your storylines there. Have one final Raw. Like after SummerSlam, you go SummerSlam, one more Raw, and before the series ends, and then bam. That's how you end your series. That's how you end the season, and then you move on to the next one. I don't know. That's actually an interesting question, Redwood316. If you guys have other ideas, leave them in the chat or tweet me at ChaseOliver68. What would you guys do? Where would you start your off season? What about you, Weston? Where would you start your end your season and start your off season?
I would have it where they actually take a break during the winter time, so that way you don't have to worry about anything happening to the wrestlers, and also they can spend time with their families, and then have it restart somewhere in January, so after December, and also during the off season, when you come back up in January, you can actually say, oh my God, this happened between this wrestler and that wrestler during the off season, and this is why they're fighting, and then. Like you can do maybe some filming. Just say, hey, we want to film this real quick during the off season, and have it help us build a fight between you guys during next season or something like that. If you get what I'm saying there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
What about
I actually read Red 116s, but I kind of would start the off season right after WrestleMania ends, because if you think about it, you know how the NFL.
Where would your starting point be?
A starting point? I would start around the summer, and around WrestleMania, because if you think about it, you have the NFL. They have their starting in the fall in the Super Bowl. That's their big event. Then you have baseball. They end with the World Series. So you know what? So it will be fitting if WWE end their season with WrestleMania, and then you can have that long break, get transfers, get free agents, then start off around SummerSlam. Then boom, there you go.
And then you could kind of have NXT during that off season, kind of be like the only thing going, for me at least. That's what I would do.
Yep.
All right. So Neil Speeds Ace asks, would you add a player from another team in your NFL or NBA team, or you'll be loyal to your team no matter what? I don't understand this question, in all honesty, Neil. I don't get this question. Yeah, I would add Todd Gurley to the Chargers in a heartbeat. Sure. Todd Gurley come to the Chargers. Ben Simmons come to the Timberwolves. We'll draft you.
Cam Newton to the Texans.
No, Cam Newton to the Titans.
No, Cam Newton to the Texans.
I'm
Steph Curry.
I'm always loyal to my team no matter what. I don't care what players are on there, but I don't get what this question's asking. I don't. I just don't get what this question's asking. Yeah, I would like to add another player to my team, but that doesn't mean I'll break my loyalty. Yeah. You just gotta clarify what you're asking there. Oh god, my contact is messing up right now. Hold up a minute. Hold up. Aisha, get to the questions, the chat. Read the question before
All right.
Neil Spade was asking about Raw. I can't see because my contact's broken up right now. Oh god.
Okay, all right. Let me go on. All right.
Steph Curry to the Spurs, by the way. Man, we'd be unstoppable.
Okay. All right. So where do you say we left off?
Neil Spade asked a question, but there was a question about Monday Night Raw before it.
Yeah,
Alright.
we left off that spot where that guy was asking that question about like which guy would you add to your team or something like that.
Alright. Alright, I got it. Alright, next one asked by owner of Nestle Pure Life Water. Okay. Alright, so
Okay.
he asked, did Randy Orton get screwed out of being WWE's top face by the HH burial in 2004?
I would say not really. I would just say John Cena had
Nah.
just happened to be a little bit better. John Cena connected with the audience a lot more better. Randy
Ah,
Orton. Randy Orton,
nah.
Randy Orton, he's good. John Cena was just better. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, because Randy at that time he was still young too, so and he was not really good on the mic when Cena was at that time, and Randy, I wouldn't s- he was kind of ready, but John Cena was just developing, and he got more over. And Randy did get over too, but it's just that John Cena he was connected to the crowd a lot more, so. Nah, he didn't really get buried. I think it kind of elevated him a little bit, but
Yeah,
I'll
nah, I
say
don't
this.
think he got screwed.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'll get my glasses in a moment so that way I can actually read the questions. In 2004, Randy Orton was not ready for that spot. They kind of forced him on there because they lost their main dude in Brock Lesnar, so they needed to try to find a way to say hey, we still have young talent, and they gave it to Randy Orton. Randy Orton was nowhere near ready for that top
He
spot.
was not ready.
Forced up in there just because they wanted to shove it
Yeah.
into Lesnar's face.
Yeah, and he got in that World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, it was an awesome moment, but he was not ready for that championship.
yeah.
Did not really do anything.
All right, next question, Aisha.
All right. Next question, asked by Carson Lopez. Which storylines from 2002 was worse, the Katie Vick storyline or the Tori Wilson Dawn Marie storyline?
I'm gonna say the Katie Vick storyline
Oh my
because at
god.
least Don Marie and Tori Wilson, at least there was at least if you're a guy, you enjoyed it. With Katie Vick, there was nothing there. How about you, Chase? What are your thoughts? Well, I have to say, maybe I should say the Katie Vick
Oh,
story too.
stop, Wesley.
I agree with the
All right,
Marie.
Oh,
I'm back. I got my glasses on.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What? God, Wesley, that was bad. But the question asked
Yeah,
him
very bad.
which storyline was worse, the Dawn Marie Tori Wilson storyline or the Katie Vick storyline?
Oh, Katie Vick, man,
Yeah.
you had you had like freaking Triple H fucking a dead body, man.
I do not
I don't
want
care
to
what year, what era we're in. You can't be having Triple H fucking no dead body. That's just
like
disgusting.
that. Did not do. What was that? What's that was supposed to do? Get Kane over? What? It did nothing. It was disgusting. Oh, I want to forget. Oh God. Oh, it's disgusting. In the Don Marie, Tori Wilson, at least some degree, you felt bad for Tori Wilson, but I mean, like Weston said, it was good for for men to see these two girls kissing and stuff. So they were
All
pretty
right, I
bad.
can read the question.
Okay, good.
Carson Lopez asks, "Do you think Raw is one of the worst TV shows right now?" Yes, that's why I don't review it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now we're
Yeah, not now because we're in WrestleMania season, but
no,
yeah, because
but
they always
before,
step it up.
whew,
Yeah, they always step it up during Mania season.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially now 2016. Though, like I said.
Rollins versus AJ would be a perfect match to introduce the calf killer. That's
The
fucked
calf
up.
killer.
Perfect match and fucked up. I think that's like the best match in calf killer, man. Hold up, I'm gonna turn off my camera real quick because I gotta try to get this contact out because it's hurting my eye vision. I
Okay.
don't want the viewers to see this nastiness.
Okay.
Yeah. Um,
Oh, you want me to continue?
Yeah, read the
uh,
YouTube questions and then we'll go to Twitter soon enough.
Okay. All right. If this thing can load. All right. So, which question we left off?
we left
Oh,
over the. Go ahead, Chase.
hold up, just go on, man. I'm trying to get this contact out.
All right. We left over the question where the calf killer question, where he
Calf
said that
killer.
Seth. Yeah, he's saying that the best way to the best dream match or something like that is Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, and it'd be a good way to introduce the calf killer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay, asked by Jay Walker. Do you think Jim Cornette is out of touch with wrestling? He thinks wrestling should be treated as a real sport, even though everybody knows it's fake.
Well, I mean, the thing with that is that New Japan gets away with it being a real sport, and you can actually add the entertainment thing to it. Like okay, like we watch sports movies, right? And there's always a storyline to to it. So there is a way you can get away with it, but I do agree that it's fake, and it is better to embrace it, but not too much. Not not like Lucha Underground, not to the point where it comes off too fake, in my opinion. You know what I mean? So like I think the best company that does it is actually good God. Actually, I don't think any company does it really good at the
Nobody,
moment.
no
But,
company.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
and at the same
but
time, it's kind of hard to make it real because it's at the point where now everybody knows when you mention pro wrestling, it's like, don't you know that's fake? So it's gonna be really hard to make it to come as real out to now because in this day and age, everybody just knows it's fake. So I don't know, like Jim Cornette is thinking, because if you think everybody should treat it as real, it's not gonna work, buddy. When everybody's been saying it's fake now, so it's not gonna work.
it can
And
be
it
done.
is.
Cause,
Yeah, I think
And
with
it
Jim Cornette when he says treat it like a real sport, I can understand what you're saying from like what he means is like make it feel like it's real post game shows, pre game shows, some type of stuff like that. But WWE has been trying that and it just feels goofy as hell. Remember that one point in time they had press conferences and stuff like that.
Oh
They had press
yeah.
that
yeah.
just felt so fake and stupid, man. It's just like, yeah, because all these reporters are gonna ask like, oh, how you feeling and stuff. So like, really, to be honest, it just makes WWE more goofy. No, WWE needs to be more like a TV show, like what Lucha Underground is. That's what makes Lucha Underground successful. It's the fact that they should make it like a real sport. Like I know where you're coming from, Jay Walker. Wrestling is supposed to be fake, so why don't they just show that they're fake by having it be a TV show? I mean, that's what they made it. That's what made it successful in the past.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
You want to be a TV show? Be a TV show. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
All right.
All right.
And then Neil Spades Ace asks, which WWE theme song is your guilty pleasure? Brie Mode, that Brie Bella song. I fucking
Ooh.
love that song. It's like
Why? Why?
I don't know, man. Just the beat of it, man. It makes me feel happy listening to it, man. I'll
I
be all
hate
like
that.
on shuffle, and then it's just like Papa Brie Mode. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I hate it, dude. I hate it. Oh my god. That shit is annoying. Bremo, that will get over with the kids, all right? Bremo is about getting drunk. Okay. That will get over.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna have to say probably good God, you
You
go
know,
first, Aisha.
I
Uh,
actually like Stephanie's theme. I don't know why people hate it. The Queen, the King. I like
Welcome
that
to the
theme.
Queendom, where the king back down.
I
I just picture like the thing that makes good lyrical theme songs. If I can picture the wrestler being in the studio singing that song, and I just see freaking Stephanie singing that song, or like having a music video to it. Nothing like me.
Wait, she can rap?
Girl is bad, rich hair,
Stephanie rapping,
like,
okay.
oh my god. Yeah, no, Stephanie McMahon, dude, why not? For
um,
the longest time, I thought wrestlers sing their own theme song, man. I was all like, the
Nope.
game. I see Triple H, like, it's all about the game. It's like, oh, God.
No.
Let me.
my
What's your
guilty
guilty
pleasure
pleasure?
song. The more I think about it, it probably have to be Enzo Amore and Big Cass's theme song.
Yeah.
That's not a bad theme, though.
That's not bad.
Yeah. What's the other one I could think of that's like
Double A Star ask, thoughts on the fast that we're going on to.
What happened?
What were you saying, Weston?
I don't know. It glitched. I think
Okay.
that's glitched.
By the way, I got new AT&T. This is the updated version that you told me, so I don't
Yay!
expect any drops. Who knows yet? We'll have to wait and see.
Who knows?
Double Star, my girl, asked thoughts on Fastlane main event. I like the main event. Should be a good triple threat match between the three superstars. I think all three guys are viable competitors to like if they won and they face Triple H at WrestleMania, you'll say they deserve it. So that's why I have no problem with the Fastlane main event. I actually think it's the three right guys to be going for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship if they were to win at WrestleMania, in my personal opinion. So I'm going with that. So I like it.
Well, there is one or two ways I see this main event. I find it dumb and great at the same time. And here's the dumb part. Okay, from a storyline standpoint, why are you giving Reign this opportunity to get the championship you've been trying to get off the championship from? It's just stupid. Why would you put him in the main event when you just wanted I just find it dumb. And how come Reigns didn't show any emotion behind not getting lost from the Rumble? Like, that's like a John Cena thing, man. Like, he didn't show any emotion. He's like,
I'm gonna come back stronger than ever. You can believe that finition.
It doesn't make any sense, but from a storyline standpoint. But overall, from the match, yeah, it's gonna be freaking awesome. I can't wait. Brock Lesnar Suplex City, Ambrose with his thing over with the crowd, and Reigns doing his thing. So I'm excited. And because who knows? We know what's gonna happen in the match. The Wyatts are gonna interfere. Reigns is gonna win. Ambrose is gonna do what Ambrose does. So I'm excited.
For me, I actually like it. But man, during the announcement, Roman Reigns looks so awkward. Like he no-sold the situation. Yeah, like when Stephanie came out and announced it, Roman Reigns was just like, huh? Okay.
Well, I'm in the. I tell you.
Yeah.
I know.
So you give me this opportunity to get the championship that I lost from you guys. Thank you. Believe that.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna throw us a curveball here. I think we're either gonna get a four-way at Mania or something's gonna happen because I feel like the WWE knows this is too predictable, so they're gonna throw something at us. But
And
that's just me.
Also,
Dean Ambrose is going to WrestleMania.
I'm actually.
Our world champion, Michael. I can't believe it, Michael. You're gonna be our champion. Triple H won't allow it. They won't allow it, Michael.
I'm actually not opposed.
I have no problem with Dean Ambrose wins.
Yeah, me either. And to be honest too, it's kind of hard to support Reigns right now too. It really is because
But he's funny though.
I love Reigns still, but I know I love Reigns, but
the way he no-sells everything is just funny.
I know, but it's just so hard
you just
because
lost the Rumble. How do you feel about that? Back, believe that.
I'm back.
I don't like that or anything like that, man. Come on, fuck that.
Oh, wow.
Double A Star asked TNA moments you wish you could forget but can't. TNA moments that I wish I could forget but can't. Samoa Joe. No matter what, I'll never forget Samoa Joe getting kidnapped by fucking ninjas. Submission machine. Samoa Joe beats up anyone, one of the baddest motherfuckers in TNA, and this motherfucker is getting kidnapped by ninjas. Like, the fuck?
But next week he came out with a machete, though.
Yeah, I came out with a machete. Down Mark Scott. Like, oh my god. Look, Double A Star, don't get me wrong, love you, my friend, and everything like that, but when it comes to TNA moments, I've talked about a bajillion times all the bad TNA moments and stuff like that. Good TNA moments that I wish to forget that I can't. It's hard. There's a lot of them, but bad ones always overshine. And honestly, one day we'll dedicate an episode to all the TNA bad moments. I promise you that. One day we'll dedicate all the TNA bad moment Q&A and all that other stuff. It might get flagged down like that one Q&A we have, but I don't give a fuck. So
man, I miss that Q&A.
there's so many of them, man. Like 10, 10, 10. The aces and eights, man. Like Ray wins the title. He says he won he screwed everyone and shit. Like, there's so many of them, man.
But for me, it has to be gay Orlando Jordan. I wish I could forget about that dude in
Oh,
Canada.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Justin,
That
dog.
debut though.
that wasn't wrestling. That
Uh,
was being molested by it. Holy Christ.
Orlando Jordan.
all right, so Double A Star asked, did you guys see the WWE article about 10 things they want to see in 2016? No, I haven't.
I
So
actually saw that.
we're
Oh,
gonna I'm
that
gonna
is
do a live
hilarious.
reaction. We're gonna screen
I
share.
actually have it though. I actually
Already,
have it.
already, I'm gonna make myself the focus picture. All right, share this. I'm gonna make myself the focus. This is what I'm seeing so far. 10 things we want to see in 2016. Sasha Banks on that Intercontinental
What?
Champion. Oh God. Oh, let's see what number 10 is. Number 10, Triple H wins the new Grand Slam by winning the U.S.
What?
Championship.
Oh my God.
Triple H is fucking A, dude. They're asking for way too much. God's not going to go down that level. He's gracious and all, but he's not for this title. Number 9, Evil's winning the male championship. Okay.
Okay, all right. Sasha's icy chef. I want to be opposed to that.
A superstar wins the Royal Rumble match in his Rumble debut. Well, that's not happening in 2016. Unless Triple H is a new superstar. So.
Okay.
Dean Ambrose breaks an Intercontinental Championship drought. What does that mean?
What?
I mean, he'll be the longest reigning IC champ.
Oh,
Oh,
well, that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
A Hall of Fame Diva returns to the ring. That seems possible.
Ah,
Yeah, I want to be opposed.
The Undertaker competes in a casket match. Okay.
Maybe?
What?
I mean, if you're doing Hell in a Cell, I think it's okay. The woman joins the Wyatt family. Whatever.
Okay. Sister Abigail.
We got the Sister Abigail. WWE, please don't flag us. We're just looking at pictures.
Yeah.
WWE World Heavyweight Champion versus NXT Champion. Oh God, come on!
Oh,
Triple H doesn't need to buy any more calls.
That's his
Yeah.
buddy.
Roman Reigns teams with The Rock. I can already see that as Survivor Series. Family is greater than all. This son.
Believe that.
Believe that. If you smell it now, what The Rock is cooking. Believe that. John Cena. Of course.
Oh my God.
Of course, we gotta have a WWE listener. John Cena clinches his sixth world championship.
No.
Of course, WWE wants that. What better? Nothing's better than that. Come on, believe that.
Oh, come on. They put that. It's happening, dude. It's happening.
Yeah, that's not just up there. That's number one. That's their number one goal, basically.
Hey, WWE, please don't flag me. I was using that as a creative thing to show off the list. I'm just saying that now because I know you fuckers are watching. Do not flag me for this, okay? You guys took down the fund that was Q&A number 10 last year. Don't take away this one. Thank you. Did you guys see Hulk Hogan Wrecking Ball? Did you guys see this Hulk Hogan Wrecking Ball?
No, I didn't.
No.
All right, I watched this on the Heel Steven show, the Team Heel podcast. All right, this shit is hilarious. It's like Hulk Hogan's doing this website called Hostamania, and some guy comes up from behind Hulk Hogan, and I'm not playing this one mainly because it's definitely copyright, and I do not want another copyright strike on my channel. It's like Hulk Hogan gets mad and he hits the dude with a wrecking ball, and then afterwards he's wearing a thong, slapping his ass.
Oh my God.
Check it out. I was dying when I first saw it. All right. Double A Star asks, Aisha, how's high school going for you?
Ooh.
Where do you plan to go on to college?
Ooh, all right. High school's going good. Junior year, it's been, I guess, good. Been getting good grades. Yeah. So yeah, high school is pretty much just high school, just going to school, doing work. Yeah. And where I plan to go to college, I plan to go to NYU to major in criminal justice. Yeah. I'd love to do that. Because who wouldn't want to be a criminal investigator? To go in the interrogation room and say, "Oh, did you kill him or not?" Oh, I just think it's cool, and And to be honest, I watch a lot of CIS and Law and Order, and I kind of want to do that ever since I was a kid. So, so that's what I want to do. And if NYU doesn't work out because it's kind of harder to go out, I'll probably go to Rutgers because it's in state in New Jersey. So.
Rutgers.
Hey, am I the only one that laughs every time Roman Reigns is about to do a backstage promo? Because he always looks at Renee Young or JoJo like, oh, what? You want to interview me? Huh, okay. I can't.
He's always holding the best like to do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Awesome.
Who do you guys see for the Champions League? I don't know. I don't follow soccer.
Ooh, Champions League.
Maybe Manchester?
Manchester
United?
what?
Manchester United?
No, I don't see Manchester. They're not
Well,
been
they don't
really
have
good
the
this
best
season.
roster. What about... Okay, Lancaster has a chance.
Yeah.
They've been playing good this
No,
season.
I'll actually say Barcelona has a chance. Juventus probably has a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Anything about
Yeah. So we'll just pick one, Aisha.
Yeah, you know,
I'll pick Barcelona.
I pick Man City because I'm a big Man City fan.
Alright.
If not, Juventus.
All right, so let me see. Hold up. I'm just trying to see how much YouTube questions we have. So
I think it's
that way,
a lot.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out where I should go next, whether Twitter or YouTube and stuff like that. So I think we'll finish up Double A Stars Twitter questions. Then Straight Shooter, we'll get to the rest of your Twitter questions, and of course, my girl Snowdrop. We got to answer her questions as well.
Oh, yeah.
Snowdrop asked, "What if Randy Orton's ring boner got inducted into the Hall of Fame?" Dude, that'd be the greatest moment of my life, man. I better be the one inducted too. Like that ring boner. Like I'm sorry, man. Like no one has ever had a boner that big. Like you'll just see it. Like it's like nothing. It's like something you don't want to look at, but you just notice it. You're just like, what the fuck? Are he packing or what, man?
I know.
This has a big one. That and Goldberg's boner at SummerSlam 2003. Ever. No, Goldberg's boner at 2003. Swear to God, it'll, like you'll even if you're not gay like that or even gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay at all. But when Goldberg was coming out and you're doing the pyro on the kicks, I just know it's this. I was like, what the fuck is this, dog?
He was a little bit excited.
Goldberg was excited to lose that match, so he was. Double A Star asked, "What's your guys' thoughts on Little People's Court?" That's my favorite 2009 DX.
Court.
That's my favorite 2009 DX. 2009 DX was trash.
Oh,
Little People's Court was so fucking fire. It was so good.
so funny. I get bad knees. Ugh. Sean, he could be your Sean, but well, I don't care what little HBK says. I'm gonna like.
I love DX, man.
2009 DX. Oh my God, one of my favorite childhood wrestling memories.
That was terrible. I hated it.
That was great for me. That was a little Aisha enjoying herself watching wrestling.
And then the way Hornswoggle sold it by looking at him all seriously, and then Sean like looking all scared, like something happened.
Like, Your Honor, if I can make it short, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Question number 8. Chase and Aisha, I'm together with my boyfriend. Thanks for the advice. See, this is what the Q&A does.
Yay!
Bring people together. Fix relationships. We have 2 proofs right here. We help Rebecca Olson with her boy problems, and we help Double A Star overcome her fear and asking a boy out. If you guys need relationship advice or any advice whatsoever, hit up the Q&A. We have no problem answering your advice. So, anyways, congratulations. I'm happy for you, my friend.
Make babies.
She's a young, I don't know how old Double A Star is. She's like a young girl.
Did you say she was like 16?
Yeah, she's like 16. She's young. I think she's young. Double A Star, you don't have to say your age, but tell me if you're above. Tell me if you're going to high school or not, because I want to make sure that we don't condone you making babies. That's something we don't want you to do in high school. Okay. Yeah. Whatever you do after high school, that's your business, but don't be making babies in high school. You got to get that education first. Even throughout college, don't make babies. So, Double A Star asks, hottest UFC male and female fighters. I don't really. The male fighters all look like stupid to me, so I don't think there's any
I
like.
got some. I got some.
All right, you can name them after I named the female. Obviously
Okay.
Rousey. I think Rousey's really hot. Holly Holm looks like Charlotte to me. She looks like she's about to cry every time. Misha Tate is just so fine, and same with Kat Zagano. Kat Zagano is a MILF.
Yeah, I was gonna say Misha Tate.
Yeah, Misha Tate's beautiful, dog. She's so
Her
cute.
boyfriend's so ugly. I'm sorry.
I know, right, dude? Like, that dude looks like he got hit in the jaw way too many times. So,
But
those are the hottest females.
yeah, hottest smell. Sage Northcutt, that dude. Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah. Sage Northcutt is attractive. That Paige Van Zant, too. Paige Van Zant, shout out to her.
Yeah, and he's 19 years old. Lego.
Even though I'm just only 19.
Wait, his name's
Yeah.
Lego?
Huh?
His name's Lego?
No, Sage Northcutt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, Georgie St. Pierre. Love
He's
his smile.
fighting tonight, Sage Northcutt.
Yep.
Oh.
Chris Wyman, he's a little bit cute.
Chris
Luke Rockhold. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Chris Wyman, he's a little hot.
Chris Wyman,
Anderson.
think I want to be cool dad. Like, no. Like, he looks like that one dad's like, hey, kids, you want to go out for ice cream? I'll take you out to ice cream.
And
because he took you out to ice cream, like, best dad, I'm the best dad of the year. I just took my kids out to ice cream. Like, what the fuck?
and I know it's a little weird, but you know, Robbie Lawler is kind of cute for a bald dude.
Robbie Lawler is my favorite fighter. Robbie Lawler is a beast. Robbie Lawler doesn't give a fuck. He goes in the middle of that cage and beats you up. He's just like, hey man, I'm just here to fight. I'm just here to fight. That's all I'm here for. Is to fight really hard. Fight against the best. That's what I do, Robbie Lawler.
I know, I know, baby. You gonna protect me? Yeah, baby, I'm gonna protect you.
I think that the women.
Rashad Evans, before he got like really fat, he was pretty decent looking.
Yeah, you know, Rashawn Evans. I saw this interview. Did you see the interview where he was helping that lady?
No, that was Rampage Jackson. That was Rampage.
Oh, that was Rampage. Sorry, I could.
There's a funny video where Dana White watches that video, and Dana White's like, "What a fucking G!" Like Dana White just says that.
I get a feeling that women find Anderson Silva attractive a little bit.
Anderson looks like a duck. Like, I don't know. And also his voice is so funny. Like it was so like I remember like the Time Is Now press conference from last year. By the way, highlight of that press conference is at the end. But like Anderson Silva was like, yeah, you know, I hurt my back. It was a great scare, and everyone was laughing at him. And I was all like, what the fuck? This guy just talked about almost getting injured, and you motherfuckers laughing at him. Thoughts on Derrick Rose getting hurt again? Whatever. Yeah. I'll say this. MVP D Rose was probably one of the best players I've ever seen. When Derrick Rose was at MVP form, honestly, one of the top 5 NBA players I've ever seen in my life. No shitting you. No fucking like bullshitting. I thought he was one of the best players. I thought he was going to be one of the best players we've ever seen at that moment of time. And that was when he was like only 23 years old, and he was just so like the only thing missing from D Rose's game was a 3-point shot and 3 throws. Other than that, MVP D Rose was a beast.
I know. Why is this dude getting injured? He's so injury prone. It's sad. This dude is so good, but he just gets hurt every single season he goes into. It's sad because I like him so much. And
this was at a time when I was like losing interest in basketball, and Derrick Rose brought me back, dude. He was so good back then. Like he was like my #1 guy, like for at least 3 years straight. When 2K would still overrate his dumbass, I would always choose Derrick Rose in 2K just because he was unstoppable in the paint. Like you couldn't stop Derrick Rose in 2K at one point.
Yeah, to this point, that running joke that Daniel Bryan's the Derrick Rose of WWE. No,
that's reversed. I started that.
That's reversed.
That's reversed.
Yeah. Yeah. What's wrong with him? Why can't he stay healthy? I don't get it.
I don't know. He's injury prone. It's at this point.
I've never seen somebody this injury prone before though. How do you get injured like every 4 games? It feels like.
Nah, I wouldn't say he's Daniel Bryan. He's the Wade Barrett of the NBA.
Holy Christ,
Wade
man.
Barrett, yeah, because Wade Barrett will be on the rise and then gets injured.
Oh, and that's weird too. Wade Barrett gets injured most of the time, but Daniel Bryan can't come back.
Yeah, true.
I don't want that farm animal getting old.
So I'll
There's
give that farm animal
minimal
that.
objectives between that. Daniel Bryan is a star. Wade Barrett will never be a star. Question 11. Do you guys see Ambrose as champ? Yeah, I can see Dean Ambrose being a world champion. It's not hard.
Yeah, I do. I love Ambrose. I love the lunatic fringe, even though he's not one, but
You're a lunatic, Michael.
he ain't no good one, Tyre, but he's my.
I can't imagine him as champion. If he's not champion, it's going to be terrible.
Oh my God, Michael, the lunatic has done it. He has won the world champion as all the IWC pops.
Shit, if Ambrose won that triple threat shit, I wouldn't be marking out. I wouldn't mind. Triple H versus Ambrose.
I would be like, why? Why couldn't you wait till Battleground to give him the title?
Battleground.
Yeah, I don't see Dean Ambrose as a main eventer, especially not for WrestleMania. Sorry,
Shit,
sorry,
do.
IWC.
You saw him the last two on that Rumble. Shit, the stars, the sky's the limit for him. I don't know what you talking about.
Real Heel asks, what are your thoughts on Batman versus Superman so far? Way too much shit. There's way too much shit going on in Batman versus Superman. Batman versus Superman. I don't need Wonder Woman. I don't need Doomsday. I don't need fucking Aquaman. Way too much shit going on right now for that movie. I hope it's good.
Why is Ben Affleck as Batman?
He's alright. It's not that big of a deal. Ben Affleck is not the big deal. It's the fact there's way too much shit that's a big deal.
God. But I'm just looking for Deadpool. I'm just looking forward to Deadpool and Suicide Squad. That's it.
Neil Spades asks, any dream death battles you would like to see Screw Attack cover up your own version of them? Death battles? I don't know, man. They've done a lot that I already want to see. So, fuck if I know. Just make something. I watch all those death battles anyways. A rematch between Kirby and Majin Buu because Majin Buu got screwed. That's all I really got to say about that one. But everyone wants to say Goku and Superman, but I watched that Kirby and Majin Buu one. Like, Kid Buu would have not died by fucking Kirby's dumbass, okay? So, I don't care what anyone says. Kid Buu is a fucking G. So, Joe Juicy asks, why does WWE want you to forget certain things about the company? And I'm not talking about Pegasus Kid. I'm talking about other things. Because WWE wants to have their own history. You know, with the new audience coming in, they want people to think a certain thing in a certain way about a certain someone. That's just how it is. It's with all sports. It's like with the NFL media, with Peyton Manning. They want you to forget about all those times that he choked in the playoffs and just remember his great regular seasons. You know, don't worry about those times where he threw game-ending interceptions. Remember the times when Peyton was throwing like 4 touchdowns a game. Same with LeBron James. You know, before he won the 2 titles, all the antics that he used to do. Nowadays, it's just like, oh, how great LeBron James is and stuff like that. Hell, even with Steph Curry, like people forget Steph Curry before he was this good. He was just an injury-prone little dude. Like this guy would get injured off ankles and everything like that. Like this guy never thought he would pan out. Now they treat Steph Curry like he's God or something like that. Or even with Tim Duncan. Look at Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's a prime example of revisionist history. Tim Duncan's boring. Tim Duncan's past his prime. He's old. He's never going to amount to anything type of deal. You know, Tim Duncan's legacy, yeah, he's good, but he's surrounded by a good team. Motherfucker wins a 5th championship. Tim Duncan, top 10 player of all time. Like, what the hell are you talking about just because he has 5 rings? Yeah, so there's a lot of sports that do that. It's not just WWE.
And I like how when ESPN analysts get a hold of LeBron James, they're like, "Oh, Miami Heat didn't win those championships. LeBron James did."
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
it wasn't Chris Bosh. It wasn't because Ray Allen made an amazing 3 in Game 6 against the Spurs. It's all LeBron, baby.
Yeah, LeBron's the Triple H of NBA when you think about it.
Yeah.
Mr. TNA 2005 asks, which is your favorite wrestling move of all time, minus Petey Williams' Canadian Destroyer? My favorite wrestling move of all time would have to be the Fosbury Flop by AJ Styles. I still don't know how he does it. It's an amazing, over-the-top move that he does. It's a simple gymnastic move that gymnastic people do, but I still don't know how he does the Fosbury Flop.
Go first, Aisha.
Ooh. This is hard. Me, that's obvious. Ever since I'm a kid, loved it. Undertaker's tombstone. I'm still wondering how does he never hit people's heads with that? I'm always looking. I'm like, are those guys hurt? Like when their head goes down? Like I don't know how he does it, but I still to this day I just love when he does that move, man. Like no one can do it better than him.
For me, I'm gonna have to go with the frog splash every time. If you're a wrestler and you want to get me to get that like nostalgia pop for Eddie, I always do that because I definitely marked out when Seth Rollins did it not long ago. Just amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't go wrong with the Stone Cold Stunner. Everybody overselling it.
Yeah.
All right. Test Vision asks, how do I get more subs? Just be yourself, homie. That's the best way I can say it. Be yourself. Cover all the main topics in wrestling and all that other stuff. Then you should be fine. So that's the best advice I can give you. Just be yourself and do you. That's the best advice I can give you. Mr. Juicy asks, Joey Ryan's penis powers versus Randy Orton's ring boner. Who wins? Randy Orton's ring boner. Fuck Joey Ryan.
Come on.
Penis crap. Fuck off. That's just disgusting. I would not agree with that. If Joey Ryan came with me backstage and be like, hey, grab my junk, I'll be like, no, that's just gay.
Yeah.
The ring boner rules, man.
F that, like literally.
Mr. TNA 2005 asks, AJ Styles used a Styles Clash for 12 years in TNA, and no one was hurt. What do you think of what happened after that? It's called what AJ Styles said. No one listened to him, and no one understood how to fucking take the Styles Clash because a lot of times kids nowadays they hear from the trainer always tuck your chin and everything like that. You don't tuck your chin taking a Styles Clash. You just let AJ do his thing. But the problem is a lot of kids think when they're taking a bump, they always have to tuck their chin to protect their head. No, the Styles Clash is all on AJ. AJ knows what he's doing. He's been doing the move, like you said, for 12 years. So who are you going to listen to? Your trainer, who probably hasn't really done shit in his career, or a former multiple-time world champion, and AJ motherfucking Styles. I listen to AJ Styles any day of the week. It's just people not knowing how to take the Styles Clash because they're afraid of the situation they're in, and so they tuck their chin like idiots, and that's how they break their neck. That's the thing, because trainers teach kids now they tuck your chin, make sure you're fine. That's just like a natural rule in training in wrestling, and people don't fucking listen to it and don't trust AJ Styles when AJ Styles says, "Hey, just take the fucking bump." It's not that hard of a bump in the first place. You're fine.
Yeah, that move looks so easy to do. So why would you?
Well, in the wrestler's defense in Japan, they only speak Japanese, so AJ Styles was
you should know tucking the chin. Don't tuck your chin. That should be a common thing you should know. I don't want to hear this shit.
Just say it could have been, that. Oh, don't tuck your chin. Okay, I understand. Okay, well, that was more Spanish, but you get the idea.
All right, Mr. Juicy asks, do you miss the days when WWE used to be creative with their pay-per-view stage set designs? Now it all looks generic. Yes, I do. I've answered this question a bajillion times, and the answer will always be yes. I mean, that would make the pay-per-view stand out. Even like the C shows, like the Fast Lanes, the freaking, just like shows that you know are going to be bad. At least they had a cool pay-per-view stage. You would be like, man, that was actually a cool little setup they had going there. That made me feel like I was at Fastlane or at Battleground or something like that. Nowadays, but those don't have really good designs in the past. But they would help those pay-per-views out if you kind of remember. Like you still remember some of the pay-per-view designs. Like Armageddon used to have some crazy-ass ones. Backlash had like those little swinging sight themes and stuff like that. Like it helps out. It helps out a lot because it makes you feel like you're in the atmosphere of a pay-per-view. So that's just you want me to go more into detail about that answer.
Oh yeah, as a matter of fact, I hated the fact that they did not do something for the Royal Rumble, and that's part of the reason why I think everyone like shits on the pay-per-view. Is because it doesn't feel like pay-per-view. It just feels like another Raw. It just feels like one of those special episodes they do, like Flash from the Past, Monday Night Raw, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So please do, even if it's just like one big thing, do something for your pay-per-views. It really helps a lot.
It's like Money in the Bank. It's like Money in the Bank. They think, oh, we'll just put a bunch of ladders on the stage, or like TLC, we'll have like chairs hanging down. That's like adding ornaments on a Christmas tree. That doesn't make it look nicer. We're talking about making your sets look different.
Yeah, I freaking hate it. It's so redundant. It's so cheap. Like, why? They stopped doing the pay-per-view stuff since 2013. Like, really? You always, I don't know if it's because of budget or saving that pay-per-view stuff for WrestleMania. I don't know, but like, be original, be creative, man. That's what got your pay-per-views like to be great in the first place. So, like, I don't see the problem. Like,
Felicia Snow asked, what did you think of the Armageddon 2002 opening video? I haven't seen that in a while, so I got to check that out again, Felicia. And I'm not going to watch it on here because that's a copyright strike, and Chase can't have any more of those. So there you have it.
I mean, I didn't watch it.
Mr. TNA 2000 asked, Don West commentary in TNA was outstanding, in my opinion. What did you think of it? I thought Don West was good because he brought energy, but sometimes he just was like too over the top, where it's just like, I didn't feel like he added anything to the story of matches at all, in my personal opinion. He was good at screaming finishers and making you feel like the finishers actually hurt, or if a spot looked really bad, he could cover it up very, very well. Like, he made big moments feel like big moments, but as far as a commentator, when it came down to telling stories, I thought he was absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, Don West was good.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not much to say about Don West.
He was there. He was there for me.
Yeah.
Jay Walker asked, what's your favorite Kane costume? Mine is always the original Kane costume. Full sleeve Kane just looked like a freaking badass and everything like that. So I'll say full sleeve Kane. And I did like Kane wearing the Wilders mask. That was pretty cool when he first came back with the mask. So those would be my favorite Kane costumes.
2001 Kane with the one sleeve off and the one on. Shit, that was great.
Yeah, I loved the original Kane. Old Kane now, he just seems like a very spoiled, he just looks like a very spoiled like orange that's been sitting there for a long time. That's what his mask looked like. But yeah, old school Kane definitely, always and forever.
Mr. TNA 2005 asks, which is the player you want your favorite team to draft in the first round of 2016? All right. Aisha, you probably don't follow the NFL draft that much, so you're not going to. Weston, who do you want the Texans to draft the most?
I want Jared Goff.
Jared Goff?
We need a quarterback. Yeah, either him or Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, I'd say Zeke any day. Zeke is a truth. So, the player that I want the Chargers to draft, I have my players that I want them to draft. In the first round, for me, and I'm going to go second round as well. In the first round, though, you either take DeForest Buckner, the big-ass dude from Oregon, because I would love to have another defensive end that's not named Kendall Reyes, or who I love the most is Jalen Ramsey, because I think Jalen Ramsey will help the secondary of the Chargers, and I feel like that's where most of the Chargers' woes have been, is in that secondary. Jason Verrett is a nice option, but a nice Jalen Ramsey will help contain that Amari Cooper devastation that we're going to be facing in the near future. So I'll be down with Jalen Ramsey, and I hope and pray somehow Corey Coleman comes to the Chargers, because I think Corey Coleman is an absolute stud. And I would love to have Corey Coleman on the Chargers because he would be a perfect complement to Keenan Allen, and especially with how Philip Rivers plays, Corey Coleman fits with the style for Rivers. So Corey Coleman for sure. I can see him rocking those colors. So those are the players I would love to see. Jay Walker asked, what if Jim Cornette was running WWE?
Oh, God,
oh, God damn, man.
No.
Cornette running WWE.
Dude is annoying. Hell no.
Look at Ring of Honor when he was running it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Look at Ring of Honor. Jay Walker asks, hey Chase, I know you're not a big fan of Lucha Underground, but I saw Lucha Underground promoting the company on ESPN one time. Why can't TNA do the same instead of relying past wrestlers in their 40s and 50s? I don't know. I don't know why TNA can't do that. It's easy to go on ESPN. You had Hulk Hogan at one point. He didn't even promote TNA when he was on ESPN. I don't know, man. I honestly cannot answer that. I don't understand how TNA can't just think, hey, let's just talk to ESPN and see if they will let us have them on our show. You have recognizable names that could help. Maybe give a rub to EC3. I don't know. I don't get it, man. I just
who cares?
It's because It's because they're stupid. It's simple as that.
Like,
They don't know how to
just
promote themselves.
die. Just die.
Neil Spades
Oh.
Ace, Venom or Carnage? Go with Venom all day. And never was a big fan of Carnage.
Yeah.
Mm.
Greg Toomer asked, why do so many indie guys look like average Joes? I went through the question real quickly. Let's go down there. Okay, why do many indie guys look so much like average Joes? They just look like they barely hit the gym and look like a bunch of guys that could probably take a fight because they are. That's all indie wrestlers are nowadays, are just dudes that were like, you know what? Let me try wrestling for the first time, and then that's what happens.
Yeah, just a couple of guys that does flips and kicks and that's the indies
Oh yeah.
nowadays for you.
I would main event every pay-per-view because I'm freaking 6'4". So
You're 6'4"? Oh, I thought you
yeah,
were
so
5'11".
so I would main event every freaking pay-per-view compared to those guys, at least in WWE.
Greg Toomer asked, who is a wrestler you would want to be for one day? Easy, Triple H.
John Cena.
Ric Flair. I know, it'd be weird, but come on. Limousine riding, Jeff like, okay, Ric Flair back in the 90s.
Mega Pork Chop Express asks, Holly Holm versus Misha Tate, who wins, and will Ronda be at WrestleMania? No to Ronda at WrestleMania. Holly Holm beats Misha Tate. Rebecca Olsen asks, how much do you think Stephanie McMahon's vagina hurts after fucking God 3 times? Probably fucking hard.
Well, really hard. That's how they got them 3 kids, right?
Yeah.
Trying a lot.
I think a better question would be, do you think Stephanie's, butthole hurts? Because I hear Triple H likes the anal. But yeah.
Who will be the next WWE Tag Team Champions? Probably R-Truth and Goldust. I think so, yeah. R-Truth and Goldust.
Yeah.
But
I don't
they
know.
say that Cody and Goldust might come together, which I hope not, because I want R-Truth and Goldust as a tag team. R-Truth, that new Booker T,
Oh, I love what R-Truth is doing right now. He's one of my favorite parts of Raw every Monday now.
That ladder spot at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I'm like, what is he doing? And then he's like, and I'm like, oh, he thinks this is a ladder match.
He tries to go for the belt. Like, what a great guy.
Where is it? Yeah, then he looks at Lillian. Where is it? Where'd you put it? And I'm like,
God, R-Truth. AJ Styles is in WWE. Do you think he'll get over character-wise and storyline-wise? Because I see inner marks oozing already for him to get a title shot. Please answer. Character-wise and storyline-wise. You have to put him in a good storyline. I don't know if his character will necessarily get over. In all honesty, I don't know what his character is. It's just that he's some guy named Phenomenal, and he has a freaking rap song that talks about country bumpkins. That's his song in WWE. It's on the iTunes now. People can finally hear it. It's not Ain't No Sunshine by DMX like most WWE fans thought it was, you fucking idiots. Don't compare that shit to DMX, and you knew that was CFO money doing what they do best, being lazy and ripping off fucking great talent. Fuck you, CFO money. I hate them. They're fucking terrible. But anyways. Yeah, no, like if you hear it's like, got that bomb of strength. Yo, they don't want none. It's like, oh, it's terrible.
Look, I like that theme.
Storyline.
yeah, me too.
I don't think he should be getting the title shot just because he's over as hell. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how over you are, because you can be over any time in wrestling. If you don't have a good story or character to go behind it, you won't stay over for long. See, Damian Sandow is a perfect example for that.
Yeah.
Stupid WWE fanboy asks, how do you make Roman Reigns more likable to these stupid fanboys? Not make him like John Cena. Simple as that.
Yeah, I say just make him like a stupid meathead. Just have it where like he destroys people, but have him act like stupid backstage. Be like a comedy character but serious at the same time.
Yeah,
Does that
true.
make sense? Yeah.
Josh Chambers asks, are you gonna watch Deadpool? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the movie of the year, dude.
Neil Speeds Ace, have you guys seen Can't Touch Steiner? No, I have not. Sounds very funny though, because it's Scott Steiner. All right, we're gonna
Yeah.
go jump back to the Twitter questions. So, Straight Shooter asks, do you think if Randy Orton tried to RKO Trash Bag, he'd break his shoulder again? Probably break his back. I mean, yeah.
We're gonna have to.
Oh, so far that's feud of the year.
Randy Orton in the garbage.
Garbage Man will be upset.
Straight Shooter, who would win in a lead off? Jeff Hardy, RVD, or Jack Swagger? I think Swagger wins this one. I don't think Jeff Hardy and RVD can hold their shit, but I think Jack Swagger can hold his shit.
He could.
Yeah,
Looking like a weed head.
I agree.
Straight Shooter asks, what was the funniest moment in the Chase Oliver channel? Mine was Tito Ortiz and you laughing at the Impact Wrestling review. Oh, that glorious episode of Impact. That was just...
Wait,
Jeff
that
returns,
episode with Jeff Jarrett?
Vader.
No, and the funny thing about that episode, that was the episode I was like, I'm gonna watch TNA one time, and I was like, what the hell is this?
I just heard Jeff Jarrett was back, and I had to turn it on, and this is what it became. It was
What the hell?
comedy. They should have went to Comedy Central.
That was Mason Ryan.
Well, why does Jeff Jarrett always return whenever we want to watch TNA again? Like I watched it one time, and all of a sudden he was the beginning of it.
He was there. I was like, what the?
Yeah, him and Karen Jarrett returned, and then it was the funny part when he was like,
Oh,
yeah, Karen was like, don't worry, baby, you're gonna get your company back.
but for me, I don't know what my funniest moment is. I try to be funny in my videos. My favorite video that I ever filmed was the WWE Raw review. It's growing up Bella the heck. Like I didn't understand what the fuck
I love
watching.
that review.
That's my favorite review that I've ever done because I was so pissed off at that point. I just like let the gloves off and I just like ranted and stuff. I think it has like 8,000 views or something. It has some crazy amount of views on my channel. I know that's one of my
Wait,
more.
what is your most viewed video?
I think the Survivor Series review was Sting.
Yeah.
I think that has to be my most viewed. It had like 40,000.
Yeah, it is.
I
Yeah,
got 200,000.
No, that's at 50,000. It's at 50,000 right now.
Oh,
The most random one that I do not know how it got 35,000 views was like the 6/10/13 review that I had and stuff like that. But the one review that I personally enjoyed doing was WWE Raw 9/1/14 growing up Bella the heck. That's my favorite video. It's not the most funniest video I've ever done, but I thought that was the most fun I had doing the review because I was literally pissed off. I was just like, no, fuck this. I'm
sorry. I love that. I will never forget that Chase All review. That funny ass video that you did in the next that week after when Triple H beat the hell out of Daniel Bryan. I'll never forget that review.
Which review was that?
When Batista ripped his pants.
Oh, he ripped his pants.
Oh, I thought of the SpongeBob song when I remember remember that I can't remember how the song exactly is. He was like, "When I ripped my pants, dun 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 dun." That's the song I thought about when I saw Batista rip his pants. It was awesome.
All right, Russell, what was the funniest video you got from me?
The funniest video I've watched of you? Oh man. Probably, man, that's a hard one. It's Turbo Chase. He's hilarious. But I'm probably gonna have to be your Royal Rumble review. Probably the one from 2000. I think it was 15. Yeah, because you were laughing really, really like hilariously, which made me laugh whenever you were saying like Daniel Bryan got injured and all that. Like, just the whole review was hilarious, yeah.
Oh, I also remember a Raw review with Chase. I don't know, it was between the Divas match, and he explained how Paige and Cameron were going out on commentary.
Oh, yeah, it was so... I remember that, too, like it was just terrible. Like, Paige was like, actually, I'm like, what the fuck are you saying, dog? Like,
you're like, you want a commentary team with Ryback, Cameron, and who else?
Oh, I said Paige. That would be the dream.
Chase Oliver fangirl right here.
Yeah.
So, anyways, let's go on with the next question. And I think those are funny, but I don't know. So, Double A Star is 24, by the way, so she is 24 years old.
Oh, okay.
Oh
She,
wow.
Go,
Okay.
so Double A Star, go make babies if you want to, but be safe about it.
Yeah, exactly.
16, Aisha, will you start a YouTube channel asked by Double A Star?
I'm actually thinking about it once I'm done, probably after done with school, probably in the summer I will start. So I've been thinking about it a lot. So I really want to start a YouTube channel. It's just that I'm busy with school and, sacks and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna start one soon.
Thoughts on Cena versus Edge 2009 Extreme Rules match? Oh God, where Big Show came out and knocked out Cena.
Oh
Uh,
my God.
that's a good match, not the best Cena and Edge match, but still, that ending just pissed me
That
off. I was so pissed. I was so pissed because it's like I hate Edge, so Edge getting another title win pissed me off. And then just knowing that Cena and Big Show was going to continue on, I was like, what the fuck, man? Are you serious?
Well, that was a cool spot though. I thought Cena was dead. I was like, Cena, no, Cena.
Thoughts on favorite Royal Rumble moments? My favorite's still when Muhammad Hassan came out, and then like everyone on the roster just looks at this fucker and just destroys him. That's still one of my favorite Royal Rumble moments. It was great.
Oh, I got two. The one,
Or
the
when
Hurricane.
and in that same Rumble, Vince tore his quads while trying to enter the ring.
Well, I like the one when the Hurricane tried to get Triple H and Stone Cold, and Stone Cold and Triple H just looking like this dude right here, and just throw him out of the ring.
Oh man.
Oh God, and yeah, I think that's the one.
Mine is definitely when Daniel Bryan got eliminated, because
Oh,
just the look on the fans' face, like you knew just like shit was about to go
No,
down.
I was like, oh, here we go. I was like, here we go.
Yeah, it's like
Here
just
we
like
go.
everyone in the audience went, "What?" And then they looked in the ring and they were just like, "Oh no, hell's no!"
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny about the 2008 when Cena came out? Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Cena." He was like hyped and stuff, and like when he got in the ring, everybody just booed him.
yeah, everyone's all hyped. John Cena comes out, and then like they start booing once he starts doing the 5 moves of doom.
Yeah.
My boy Antoine Moore, Montez Moore, check out his music. He asked me when is the music review of Reigns and Cena's song coming. It's coming soon, Antoine. Just know that I got busy with other stuff. Work was kicking my ass at the time, but now I'm unemployed, so I got to go search for a new job. So hopefully soon I'll have Triumphant and also Heart of a Warrior reviewed on this channel, and I'll be talking about both of those tremendous songs by Antoine Moore. We played them on the Q&As in the past, but definitely check them out. You guys can buy them on iTunes. Definitely check them out. Great fucking songs by Antoine Moore, especially if you're wrestling related. It's really good stuff. His next song, I think, is going to be about Kevin Owens, so that should be very interesting. I believe it's Kevin Owens. Last time we talked, he may have changed his mind, but really, really good stuff by my boy Antoine. So check it out. Slapnuts 2000 asked, what if Triple H's Sledgehammer got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame? I joke that once Triple H dies, that we're gonna have like a Triple H month, and every arena they go to, they're gonna have like the Sledgehammers, the Raptors for Triple H. So I wouldn't be against it. It's an item that has been associated with the Hall of Famer, so why not?
Come on, why not? Like the Sledgehammer is iconic, man. That has history behind it.
Jake Loomis asked, when is Triple H stepping down from his throne? What kind of question is that? Triple H ain't never stepping down from his throne.
Never. We bow down to the king.
We always bow
to
down
God.
to the king.
To God, not just the king, the God.
It's like Julius Caesar. It took 16 men to stab this guy. It's gonna take everybody in the damn rock. Well, can everybody in the roster beat Triple H?
No.
Including Cena? With 1,000 sledgehammers?
Cena's the one exception because he does help Make-A-Wish a lot, so he may be the one exception.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he's the only wrestler that actually has like successfully buried Triple H, or at least come close to it.
Come close to it, yes. Not officially,
Yeah.
but come close to it.
Yeah.
What if Triple H and Rock had a feud leading up towards this WrestleMania? Winner gets to have a son. I don't think doesn't the Rock already have a boy? I thought the Rock already has a kid that's a boy.
He's having a baby with
Uh,
his girlfriend. I think it's a girl.
No,
yeah.
but like, doesn't he have a little boy? Maybe I'm thinking of
No,
something.
no. He has a daughter.
Oh, he has a daughter. I don't think
Yeah.
the Rock cares about having sons. This is a match that Triple H wants to win more than anything else. We have to have Triple H Jr.
Yeah.
winning the NXT roster when he's 8 years old.
Uh,
What? You
That
don't
would be
think by
awesome.
8 years old Triple H Jr. is not going to rule the NXT roster? That's when WWE Kids is really going to start. You think
Oh
WWE
my
Kids is
God.
going to start when? Right now, no. WWE Kids is going to start once Triple H Jr. is ruling the world.
Oh my God.
Have a
Triple H's
WWE
three
Oh my
little
God.
daughters. Those three little daughters are gonna be. They're gonna be what? They're gonna be the.
You guys want to talk about Divas Revolution? That's the real Divas
Oh
Revolution.
my God. Yo, especially because his older daughter wants to be a WWE diva, and man, that she's gonna be over.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What if, like, in the middle of NXT ring, right? Like, Denzel Washington is, like, narrating, like, the show live while, like, Stephanie McMahon is, like, giving birth to the next biggest NXT star,
You mean
which is
Morgan
Brooke's
Freeman?
son.
Morgan Freeman.
HJ. Oh, yeah, Morgan Freeman's a perfect choice, too. Maybe him, just, like, out of nowhere, like, the time to play the game comes on, and then there's Triple H Jr. coming on with, like, his thing and everything.
Dude, it'll be the thing that's gonna happen is gonna be like the beginning of the Lion King. Ciencia para vida and the WWE roster will be all running to fucking Stanford, Connecticut and shit like that. Johnson with his awkward ass run, he's gonna be like, it's like the circle of life.
Right.
Out of Stanford, Connecticut, on top of WWE Time Towers, Triple H raises his fucking baby after Vince like freaking like scrubs its head or something. I don't know, because Vince is like Rafiki. So there you go.
Please have a son. Like the things you can do with Triple H
Triple
would
H.
be awesome.
Oh no.
Please have a son.
Oh my God. Shawn Michaels has a son. I heard his son wants to be. I'm thinking his son might be just like his father, but man, Triple H. Oh my God. Just make a son, Triple H. I know you're 46. Stephanie is like 39. I mean, it could work. You'll be like 60 by the time he's 20, so it can work.
Oh yeah.
Who was more sexier during the pose off and the pose down, Triple H or Scott Steiner? Asked by Rebecca Olson.
Triple H. Come on, man. That was Triple H at his best, man. Glistening body and Scott Steiner. That was too much muscle for me, man.
All right. If there was 3 seconds on the clock, who would you pass the ball to make the buzzer beater? Reggie Miller in his prime, Kobe Bryant in his prime, Ray Allen in his prime, or Stephon Curry? Asked by Matt Gochi. This ain't even a question for me. Give me Ray Allen in his fucking prime. I will ask Ray Allen will make that shot cold blood. Reggie Miller has made so many clutch shots in his career, but no. Kobe in his career has made many clutch shots, but most of them have been 2-pointers, and Kobe doing some stupid shit with the ball that will give me a heart attack. Stephen Curry, I don't think Stephen Curry really has that many game winners in his career. So really, to be honest, Ray Allen, I know I'll pass him the ball. Motherfucker will chuck up a 3. Don't matter how many defenders are charging at, he'll chuck it up, no fear whatsoever. Bang, Ray Allen, and show no emotion after. So Ray Allen.
It depends though, 'cause like if we're talking like in their prime, but if we're talking now, then yes, Stephen Curry.
No, Stephen Curry hasn't made that many.
Yes, Ray Allen.
He hasn't made that many though.
The question is in his prime.
In his prime, okay, then yeah, Ray Allen.
That's what I'm saying. Ray Allen in his prime is like one of the best clutch shooters ever. Like Reggie Miller, yes, definitely great clutch situations. Same with Kobe, but like I don't want any dribbling around bullshit nonsense. Ray Allen like Reggie Miller like pushing guys down and cheating and shit. I just know if I give the ball to Ray Allen's gonna chuck that up with that quick release and bang, it's all over.
Yeah.
Draven G asked, "Was the biggest guilty pleasure movie?" My biggest guilty pleasure movie, probably what's it called? White Girls. White Girls is my favorite one. The Wayne's Brothers movie.
White Chicks?
White Chicks.
Um, for me, I'm gonna have to say, dang, what's that movie? It just popped into my head. Mean Girls.
Mean Girls? Oh, Mean
Uh,
Girls is good. Yeah, that's a
Mean
good one.
Titanic. I don't
That's
care.
not a
I
guilty
mean,
pleasure movie.
Yeah.
okay,
Guilty pleasure movie is like a movie that's weird and stuff like that that like most people wouldn't expect you to watch.
okay, fine. Uh,
Ooh, I like John Tucker Must Die too.
oh, that was good.
EVA is another good one that I like watching.
Oh, not another teen movie.
No, no, that one's pretty funny. She's the Man too. This Amanda Bynes movie where she pretends to be a guy
Mm.
playing soccer.
Oh
That's a good one.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a really good movie.
The Gochi Man asked thoughts on Joey Ryan's penis powers. Stupid,
God.
fucking gay.
Dumb.
Hey,
Just
I got an idea for a spot. How about you just grab my dick? Like fucking.
That's nasty.
It just shows how bad wrestling is. Jake Loomis asked, why do so many fans treat it on never watching WWE again, but come back to watch Raw the next night?
Exactly.
That's how fans react. I don't get that. When fans say, I'm never watching again, I never believe it. Like if I say I'm never watching again, I bet you a lot of you guys would believe me if I said I'm never going to be watching again. Like, you guys would believe me because I haven't thrown that out that much. But so many fans, oh, I'm never watching again. And they come back and they watch it. And it's just like, they're like, you guys say cancel the network and stuff like that. You say canceling your WrestleMania trips. No, you ain't. You ain't doing any of that shit.
Yeah.
So I don't get what your problem is.
They like unless something good happens, they come back. Like they don't go behind their word. Like.
Yeah, I find it funny how after the Royal Rumble, the hashtag cancel Raw thing was trending, and yes, they did unsubscribe. But then the next night on Raw, I find it funny how like the Dodis celebrated how they gained 1 billion subscribers. I'm like,
1 million subscribers.
I wonder how that happened. Yeah, they gained that many subscribers in one night.
Because like so many people, because so many people heard like cancel the WWE Network. What's this? And they found out what the WWE Network was for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that, subscribers.
Believe that. I said cancel. Roman Reigns drawing the viewers.
Yeah.
Okay. What point in Cena's would you turn him heel? What point in Cena's what? What soon? Turn him heel now.
You can turn him heel. AJ Styles is here, so yeah.
Question's already invalid. Cena's already a heel.
Yeah, he's already.
What are you talking about? Yeah.
John Cool, when was the last time you watched TNA? You guys probably won't believe me because I don't fucking review it. I watched TNA last week. Deal with it. I don't reviewing TNA. Sorry.
Sorry.
I haven't watched TNA in a year.
I haven't watched that. Yeah, that last scene. It's the last time I saw TNA was that episode with Jeff Jarrett. To be honest, I can't with this company
because it's hard for me to review. Sorry.
I can't. I want TNA. I'm sorry.
No matter how much I give my opinion on TNA, I don't care. It's just the bottom line. When I give my thoughts on WWE, at least people respect and understand my opinion, no matter how I'm giving it. With TNA, I have to be like I say something. It's like I'm like freaking attacking a religion or something. It's like I'm freaking like disrespecting Jesus, God, and everyone else. Like it's just annoying to review TNA every week and try to smack sense into TNA fanboys. It really is. It's annoying as fuck to try to smack some sense into these TNA clowns. It really is, and I don't want to do it. I have other things in my life besides professional wrestling. Unlike most people, I do other shit outside of wrestling and stuff like that. I don't have time to be answering the YouTube comments on why I didn't like this episode of TNA. Go look at when I was reviewing TNA a couple summers ago, and you hear my thoughts and you hear my opinions, right? Most of you guys will respect it, but then look at the comment section. How many dumb TNA fanboys would leave the most dumbest questions and how much dislikes it got? Even though I would be doing the same thing with WWE, I would be doing the same shit if I was reviewing WWE.
Yeah.
If I said the same shit about WWE, they would agree with me. Yet if I say the same shit about TNA, oh no, how dare you think Samoa Joe winning the X Division Championship is a bad thing? How do you not respect Joe versus Low Key? Like, fuck off, man. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna deal with TNA fanboys. I'm tired of that anyway.
Exactly. I don't care. Your company sucks. No matter what you think about it, it sucks. They're gonna
And
die.
I felt better not watching TNA. It's like a drug addict finally giving up, like fully giving up on drugs. It's like I just feel better.
Like, I don't understand. I don't understand how they support this company. I don't understand. Matt, like, you have Matt Hardy as your world champion, and you support that?
Yeah, and then he's
Yeah.
trying to be a baby face and stuff. It's all dumb.
And you have EC3, a promising talent in your company, and you give the title to Matt Hardy, and now you have Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy. Oh, we saw that in WWE, but no, it's gonna be better in TNA. Are you kidding me? God, F this company.
Nobody's gonna watch it because nobody knows about TNA. That's how relevant it is.
God.
Baboon Kevin asks, can somebody in the chat tell me who Jim Cornette is? Jim Cornette is a former manager from the AWA days. You know, he's known for hitting people with a tennis racket. He became a booker in WCW and stuff like that. He's been a behind-the-scenes presence in wrestling. He used to work for WWF and all that other stuff. That's all I can really say about Jim Cornette. He's a smart mind in the wrestling business, but a little bit out of touch. Baboon Kevin asked, what would happen if Daniel Bryan went to TNA? TNA would be beneficiary of Daniel Bryan, but they would find a way to ruin him, just like they do with many guys that they get.
Yeah.
They wanted to ride the momentum.
They would make him indie Daniel Bryan again, and it would suck.
They'll pay him a lot of money though too.
Yeah.
John Cool asked, you hope Lucha Underground doesn't end up TNA where they get too popular, they're going to start making unnecessary changes to their company and be like 2011 TNA. I would say that I would like Lucha Underground to get popular because I don't think they buy into the BS like TNA does. Because, like I said, Lucha Underground presents itself like an actual television show. They're different. They're different than WWE in many different ways. My biggest fear is if they do get onto a bigger network, if some of the ideas could work with the mainstream product. That's just my thing because I don't think Lucha is very easy for Americans to watch, in my personal opinion. So that's the only biggest fear for me when it comes down to it. Hardcore wrestling fans, they can watch Lucha, they don't give a fuck. But you try to give a casual fan to watch Lucha, it looks very, very bad, just saying, in my personal opinion. So let's just hope not. Draven G asks, what would WWE be like if the lead writer was M. Night Shyamalan? It would be a lot better because at least we know we get some crazy-ass twist at the end. Like John Cena defending his U.S. title every week, and then all of a sudden, what a twist, John Cena is not really the real U.S. champion. All this time, it's been Randy Orton in Mexico, and he has the real U.S. belt. It'd be like, what the fuck am I watching? But at least it sounds more entertaining than current WWE.
Yeah, he has a good mind of twisting people's minds. So why not twist the cowgirl?
Wouldn't that be awesome if WWE re-debuted Randy Orton wearing a poncho? Like, you know, he got some, you know, like stuff from his vacation.
Maybe they'll do the suicide gimmick with Randy Orton. He starts wearing a mask and something like that. You know, like in the TNA video game. They just do that. Why not? They're not doing anything else.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to answer a few more questions and then wrap it up. We've been on for almost an hour, so there you go. What type of wrestling fans are worse, indie fanboys or ruthless aggression era fanboys? 100% indie wrestling fanboys because they will try to make you buy into some of the most bullshit crap, and then they will get pissed off when certain guys don't work within the WWE, but then they realize why they didn't work and all that other crap. So
Yeah. Oh god.
At least Ruthless Aggression fanboys have points as to why Ruthless Aggression era should be more recognizable, but with indie fans, it's like, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, they have some type of way trying to overrate these guys on the indies. Like, they're not, like, no, just stop. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Double A Star asks, favorite John Cena rap lines? I don't really have that many, like, brush your mouth like Colgate. Like, that's from, that just lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Like, my time has now has a lot of them, but I don't know, a lot of his rap songs don't really have any good rap lines. I haven't really diagnosed John Cena's music all that much, so.
He has bad rap lines. You're just a G.I. joke.
You'll never see me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. And yeah.
I put my nuts dead in your face.
Question 20. Why is AJ Styles' mic skills so bad that dude cannot speak? Why he sound like a hillbilly? Oh, some guys, they're not meant for the microphone. They just aren't meant for the microphone whatsoever. AJ Styles is one of them. I mean, AJ Styles, like, he's just so freaking boring on the mic. It doesn't matter what he does. He's just so boring. It's like, hey, guys, I turned the WWE Universe upside down. Like, oh, my God, man. Like,
You know,
like
after
the worst promo is AJ Styles' shoot promo in like 2012. I can't remember when the fuck it was. 2013, 2012, when he does that shoot promo, and then he's just like, he's not the best in the world. I am. I'm the best in the world. And it's so boring. It is literally so boring. It's supposed to be a shoot promo. It's like the worst you will ever witness. So I don't. He's just bad. Some people are
you
not meant
know,
to have the microphone in their face.
I thought, cause me sometimes I thought he could get passionate out the mic sometimes, but now not the best.
Like when AJ Styles was acting like a retard, that was like his best work on the microphone.
God, yeah, he's not the best. Yeah, and I know people will be like, no, he's great on the mic. Nah, he's just like Daniel Bryan. He's just like Cesaro. He's like all your indie guys. Not all your indie guys are good on the mic. So stop saying that they're great mic workers. Stop. They may be good in the ring, but they're not good on the mic. Like,
Yeah.
All right, next question. What is it with TNA fans getting butthurt over someone bashing TNA? I commented on Twitter on how stupid it was to put the belt on Matt Hardy, and TNA fans attacked me, calling me a WWE mark, even though I bashed WWE so many times. That's what I'm talking about, John Cool. This is why I don't report TNA at all, because you can. I have visual evidence. Like unlike most people, I have visual evidence of me praising and bashing both WWE and TNA.
Yep.
For what they've done. I have the visual evidence. And what pisses me off is when I make a TNA review and I bash it, every motherfucker comes on here and like freaking treats me like, oh man, how dare you? TNA's just growing. They're trying. Like, how many times are you gonna use that defense mechanism? They're growing and they're trying. How many times are you gonna tell me this excuse and everything like that? I have evidence of me. I have visual evidence of me praising the Ace and the Eights move. I have evidence of that, and I'm not going to remove that evidence because at that moment of time, I thought it was a good move. I speak what's on my mind. I don't freaking like try to freaking like be negative Nancy all the time, but I speak what's on my mind. So really, to be honest here, it's funny to me when I have something that's on my mind and I speak about TNA, I'm like the worst person ever. But if I say about WWE, people praise me. It makes no sense to me. So really, to be honest, that's why I don't review TNA.
See,
It's
dear TNA fanboys, the company sucks. I don't know how you can support this. Why do you love Matt Hardy as your world champion? It's not only ruining your company, but it's ruining whatever TNA is have in the future. So I don't know why you're supporting it. You are dumb as fuck. And y'all, if you're gonna tell us that WWE sucks, then well, I'm gonna tell you that TNA sucks. I hope you suffer with them, and good luck, and have a good day. That's right.
Double A Star asked, will John Cena propose to Nikki this season on Total Divas? Probably next season. And question number 22, why is Dolph Ziggler dumb fuck hitting on Nikki? And Dolph Ziggler want an extra paycheck.
Oh yeah, and how dare did Ziggler try to make it making fun of John Cena run to the ring? How dare you say that, Ziggler?
Yeah, Uncle he ran at the ring. Uncle he ran at me. Yeah.
Oh man. What if WWE did a feud where Dolph Ziggler and there's a feud where Dolph Ziggler and John Cena are fighting over Nikki Bella?
Oh, God.
Oh man.
Stop.
You can see this on
can I just move on? I want to try to get through these questions, and then I can baptize you guys into the church.
Oh, yeah.
Please let me move on real quick.
Okay.
Because my back's hurting from sitting in this chair for nearly 2 hours.
Mine too.
Double A Star asked, WWE stars, who would you release right now? Who are some WWE wrestlers I would release right now? Get rid of Curse Axel. He ain't really doing anything like that. So just get rid of him. Let's see. WWE stars that I would want released. Damian Sandow, let him go do other stuff. Dolph Ziggler, because he's just a second segment killer. So yeah, that's all I gotta really say. Those three would be my
Adam
top 10.
Rose.
Adam Rose.
Adam Rose. God.
Heath Slater can stay. He's entertaining.
Yeah. David Otunga. Why are you still here?
He's entertaining though.
When you're standing
No.
next to me.
Yeah.
Big Show.
Good show. Yeah, get rid of it. He's a babyface again. Big Show's a babyface again.
Oh my God! Is this like the 20th turn?
Did you guys buy the John Cena album? Yes, I did.
Nope.
I did.
25.
Why did you buy that?
Who win in a rap battle, Cena or Bo Ryder? John Cena. Bo Ryder was funny, but there's no way. There's no way.
Bo Ryder.
No. You'll
Bo
crush
Ryder.
it. No. Believe, John.
Yeah. Bo
Yo,
Ryder all the
believe
way.
my ass and you can stick it, C Nation.
Bo Ryder.
Straight Shooter asked, what if Heidenreich returns, kidnaps Michael Cole again, and made him read a poem again? Oh, God.
Oh, Heinrich. Oh, God. Why do you have to do that?
Why we have to mention Heidenreich at all, I don't even know.
Oh,
But,
God. That's scarring me for life.
whose mic skills are worse, AJ Styles or Jeff Hardy?
Jesus Christ.
I have to go with Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy went to, sometimes I'll just, like, even when he was cutting some of his weird ass promos, I'll be like, what the fuck are you saying? So, Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. Oh, God. Dude sounds so wasted on the mic.
Matt Gochi asks, why do so many indie guys do not know how to talk on the microphone? Because they don't get taught how to talk on the microphone, and then most of the time these trainers are old school wrestlers that say like, hey, you know, speak realistically so I can believe what you're saying and all that other crap, and it doesn't work. It's stupid.
Hey,
Yeah, like
you guys continue. I'll be back just for like a quick second.
like the only indie guys I can talk was like Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Adam Cole.
And Castle. Those are the only two indie guys right now that can talk. And Joe Juicy, is asking the final question. If TNA dies, do you think it'll end wrestling? I know we love to shit on TNA, but they're the second biggest wrestling company in the world.
No.
No, it's not going to die wrestling.
No.
Felicia Snow, you're going to be the last question. No more questions, people. The questions are closed after Felicia Snow because it just came into my eyes. Which is worse, TNA or these virgin redneck TNA fanboys? Oh, the fanboys hurt TNA. TNA is not.
Yeah.
I'll say this: recent TNA episodes, match quality, it's going to be decent to good every time you watch TNA. But for the most part, it's the storylines are just outrageous and stupid for TNA. I think they're like some of the worst I've seen in wrestling, in my personal opinion. So, like, in all honesty, it's not bad TNA, but I just don't like the TNA fanboys because they just try to make TNA out as some like God-given great company that it isn't. So, anyways, guys, thank you very much for sending the questions. It's now time to baptize Aisha.
Hey, I'm gonna go get my water.
Gotta get the water going.
Yep.
All right, Weston, you're gonna be first baptizing into the Church of God. Go pull up the Bible for this occasion. The Holy Bible, the Hunter, the Hearst, and the Helmsley.
Alright. Got my water.
The Hunter, the Hearst, and the Helmsley. We're going to baptize the children into this event. Weston's going to be the first one to be baptized.
Yes. Alright.
I'm back, guys.
You got your water?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aisha, you're not on camera, my friend.
I'm not on camera?
No, you're not.
Okay. Am I? Now.
No, I just see your picture.
Ugh.
All right, Weston, get your water ready.
Yes. I had to put on my Evolution shirt for this.
Get your water ready. Come on, man. Come on, speed up the process. Do you believe in the Hunter, the Hearst, and the Helmsley?
Yes.
Do you believe in the Thy Kingdom Come?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe that Triple H is our savior and the only one true savior of professional wrestling?
Yes, I do.
Now, if you believe
Alright.
all this, say these words with me. I pray to thee.
Yes.
You have to say it.
Say
Say these words with me.
I pray to thee,
I pray to thee,
the Hunter, the Hearst, and the Helmsley.
the Hunter, the Hearst, and the Helmsley.
Now, child, take your water. And commence the water spit that will baptize you into this great religion. All right, there you go. That's how it is. Now, Aisha, you are next.
yes.
Say
Yes.
these words with me, my child. I pray to
Yes.
thee,
I pray to thee,
to the Hunter, to the Hearst, and the Helmsley.
to the Hunter, to the Hearst, to the Helmsley.
Now, my child, do the water spit. And that right there, folks, is how you can be baptized.
Yes. That was terrible. I don't know how he does it.
I think I
I
did
got-
pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got water all over my face.
See, this is why it's hard to be baptized in the Church of God, because a lot of you motherfuckers don't know how to do the Triple H water spit. So now, as a Q&A bonus, I'm going to teach you how to do the Triple H water spit. It's not that hard, okay? You just grab, first you gotta get in the mode. You gotta get in the mode a little bit. Get in the mode. You gotta go grab the water, okay?
Yeah.
Play the game. And you have to believe it. When you spit that water, you believe you're Triple H. You get into the moment. You get into the moment right here. You do it. Let me go back. You get into the moment. You think the theme song is hitting, right? So when you pretend you're on the ring, you pretend you're on the ring apron, and all of a sudden, you talk like that. You act like you're the big dog on campus.
I think I did pretty good for my first time.
That's how you do the water spit. It's not hard. You got to emphasize the water. You got to just squirt it out there, go with your lips and everything like that. You'll be able to do a successful Triple H water spit.
And
Make
now
it all beautiful.
we're on the religion of Triple H-ism.
We have just God. Just believe in
Oh,
professional wrestling, which is God, which is Triple H. Thank you all for tuning in for the Q&A. New videos coming out soon. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Are you spit your